Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Today we are giving out NBA awards. Should be a lot of fun. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. 37 million right around the corner. I think we like 200 away, which is kind of crazy that we got this far this fast. So subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Subscribe.
Facts. If it's like 10 million of y'all watching, we need y'all to go ahead and send that to
another 10 million.
If it was 10 million, then that's like all-time low numbers for us. Usually we get to the 25 million.
True.
So it must be an off-season episode, things be changing.
So if 25 million y'all send that to one person, that's an extra 25 mil to come and absorb some good content.
Yeah. Well, the first thing we want to say to our 37 million, 25 million, however you want to say, is congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Derrick recently on Sunday got engaged, proposed, and is now engaged.
Yes, I am.
We all had the pleasure of being there, and it was a very nice time and a good moment. It's almost bittersweet.
It was fun. It was I felt like KB said, where the ring was burning my pocket, and like I was like, okay, let's do it. I wanted to do it next Sunday, but then they was like, oh wait, that's Friendsgiving, and I was like, oh shit. Then I'm like, okay, let's just do it this Sunday. And then I'm looking online. I'm looking for restaurants. The one place I wanted to go to was booked. And I was like, shit, how did this place go? I was like.
That made me feel good that we was able to go there.
Yeah.
Because the second place that you had put in, I was like,
yeah.
I know deep down this ain't what Darrick want to be.
It was not
and I told
what
Darrick,
type of place was it?
It was a place near us. It was very close to us.
Yeah.
And I'm like, from him to go downtown to like right by, it was like right by us. Yeah. I'm like, I was telling Dane, I know this is not what he wanted. And so I'm like, man, I hope it ain't making him like rush. But then you came up with that second place, and I'm like, this seemed more like what he wanted to do.
Shout out to Mason.
Yeah, shout out to Mason.
He texted me later that night and was like, don't settle. And then he sent me like 6 places that him and his girl go to regularly. And I was like,
that's the one.
Yeah, that's the one.
It was perfect. Scenery was great, right on the water. And then even afterwards, I think y'all took pictures, and the skyline is right behind. It was a beautiful scenery. So was there any doubt in your mind that she would say yes?
No.
Can I ask you one question, though?
What?
I think, so you did a Sunday. I think maybe that Tuesday or Saturday I asked you, was you nervous? And you was like, yeah, a little bit. I just don't want to fumble over my speech. Yeah. So I'm seeing the process happening, and you about to get into your speech, and I'm like, uh-oh, here it go. And that speech was the shortest speech. Not that anything was wrong with it, but it was short, and it made me feel like, did he just say, F it, I'm getting straight to the point? Because I don't think nothing was wrong with the speech. You said everything.
Need no long speech.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful moment.
Did you have more planned?
Yeah.
I didn't have a longer speech planned.
Okay. You just was scared that you was going to fumble over that?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm like, yeah, my boy said he was a little nervous. He was sweating and everything.
And it's crazy. I saw Mason in the hallway before it happened, and I was not sweating. I walked in there, and it just started coming out.
You was taking a minute, so Mason went to go use the bathroom, and I guess you had to be right there, so he walked like right back.
He like V-line, or he turned around completely and just went back to his chair.
He came out, he was like, wait. Oh, it's about to happen? He said, let me go back. Just wait a second. And he said he was thinking of an excuse as to why he just because
it was very suspicious because he left and it came back 10 seconds
later. That's how low-key
kind
of knew when he came right back.
Because it took them a while to find the flowers. So I don't know why. But
I wish I'd have knew that. I would have caused a scene. Nah, I'm just joking. You got to drop the mic.
Not drop the mic, but I do got a different and new segment for today. It's called Have You Heard? I actually got the idea.
Did we do this before?
High school is.
It might be.
I think you did this.
I think it is. I actually think it is because it's probably the same premise. It's basically when you hear a quote.
So you got a segment for your first name and for your last name.
Yeah.
That's kind of
first and last.
Oh, it used to be Heard Him Say, like the Kanye song.
Heard Him Say. I like Have You Heard better. Yeah. It's got a nice ring to it. I can't remember if it was the Pelicans game or the Spurs game for the Lakers, but this comes from their broadcast. Bill McDonald was basically talking about the new format to the All-Star game. I don't think we really got to it last podcast.
Yeah, we did not.
And he's basically saying that they're trying to implement it to make sure, not make sure, but to get the players to actually want to compete, competitive, get the fans back into it and all that, and get them to play hard. And Stu Lance, where the quote comes from, he says you shouldn't have to get them to play hard. At that point, if you do, just abolish it. And that's what the quote is for Have You Heard? Really extreme, and at first I'm like, there's no way, but at the same time he was making sense because they do keep implementing these new like formats for it to get them to play hard, but it just shouldn't be like that, you know?
I actually, when I saw the new format, when Shams talked about it, I was like, oh, this is decent. Because then it's also including the winner of the Rising Stars game.
Right.
And I like that it's like a tournament format. And I like that. I thought it looked fun. And it looked like it could be something that get them incentivized to play.
Yeah, I mean,
especially the Rising Stars. Like, they going to be like, oh, shit, I'm playing with the big boys. Now they really got to come play.
I don't think any of it's going to matter unless the players say that they care.
Yeah.
You can change every rule in existence, but if the players aren't going to defend or if the players are just going to shoot half-court shots the whole time, then it doesn't really matter. I'm here for it, though. I think it could be interesting because I think that gives us an opportunity to do another draft because we haven't had a draft in a couple of years. But, I mean, I think they sat down with Steph Curry because it is in San Francisco this year, and Steph Curry and them were trying to bounce ideas, and this is what they came up with. At this point, I'm here for any adjustment because the Sunday for All-Star Weekend has been trash since Chicago, basically. So it was that 5 years now.
That
this
was
will be the fifth year.
One, yeah.
Because they had the draft, and then they had the Elam ending, and then it ended up, being very, very cool down the stretch. But like last year, we were in the city with tickets to the game, and we all was like, let's go home. Because we just knew it was going to be bad.
Yeah.
And we were right. Like, it was 200 points to 200 points. And even though you got some cool performances or some cool moments, it just, I don't know, maybe it's just nostalgia. It hasn't felt like a real important / fun game in years.
Yeah.
So if the players are down, I'm down. But I ain't got my hopes too high.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just excited to get change. I think change with this, we need to do experiment with it. And also, I think money also gets people involved and motivated and incentivized. Put a meal on the table for the winning team.
Damn, it's a lot of money.
Hey, but for them,
$1 million a piece or $1 million pot that they split?
a piece.
What do you think about the All-Stars? They all on max contracts anyway.
Yeah, so like you got to get them something that's gonna make them care a little bit. You can't be like 100,000. They're gonna be like,
I hate that everything has to be incentivized like that.
You took the
Me
words
too.
right out of my mouth.
Me
Because
too.
they are max contract players, majority of them. Do you mean to tell me that an extra $1 million is getting them out of their seats, and we have to do this for y'all to put on a show?
maybe.
You already, most of y'all already ain't playing 82 games. Has any max player played 82 games? They kept saying Austin Reeves played 82 games last year, right? He ain't no max player.
Chet played 82 games.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Near max. Going to be a max.
Going to be a
player.
max
Yeah.
guy. I'll give you Chet.
What about Shea? Didn't Shea? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I'm not.
I know Shea
Mikal
played.
Bridges is going to be a max
it's
player
like
eventually.
82 games is, even if you're like a legit Iron Man, like you could play 79 games and miss that few because you rolled your ankle.
You're absolutely
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You're absolutely right, Mike.
No, I'm saying the point. I'm saying to your point, like it's hard as hell to play 82 games.
That's why
you know
I'm
what
willing
saying?
to walk it back a little bit because 82
Right.
games sometimes ain't even necessary to play.
Mhm.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, if the Bucks are
So here, you want me to read all the
Or
players?
OKC, it's
yes, please.
second to last game of the season. You want to rest Shea. I'm fine with that.
So you're right. 82 games. Maybe let's dial it back.
Casey Wallace, Jalen Green, Chet Holmgren, Christian Brown, Paul Reed, Obi Toppin, Akira Alexander Walker, Austin Reeves, Peyton Pritchard, Domantas Sabonis. There you go. There's a guy.
Sabonis.
Mikal Bridges,
Who
Bobby
they,
Portis.
who they snubbed?
Yes, they did.
Yes,
And
they
now
did.
he can't hit 82 again, but shout out to him. George Niang, Harrison Barnes, Jonas Valanciunas, Reggie Jackson, and then number one, Buddy Hield played 84 games this
Because he got
season.
traded.
Oh,
Okay.
Because he got traded
Yeah.
in in-season tournament final.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, extra
That's
game,
crazy.
baby. Extra game.
Be able to look like you played 84
84
games.
game season. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. That's like one of those weird stats. I mean, you're probably going to get a few people that do that this year, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe one person.
We got before the end season, Mikal played the 83, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he got traded.
Yeah.
Mikal, I mean, y'all think he does that again, playing these heavy minutes?
What?
I think it's his mission
Playing
to do it.
82?
So it would have to be just a real freak incident because even on the tweaked ankle, he going to suit up. It would have to be, knock on wood, like a real injury. Because he's never going to be like, let me rest this game. He just hasn't done it ever in his career, honestly.
Yeah, but he also has never played this many minutes in a game in games either regularly. To where like at some point you got to think like fatigue is going to factor in.
What is he
point.
playing? 4 more minutes?
That's a lot.
If that is true, that would be a lot.
It
when
is,
considered
but for a guy
before.
that plays 82 games.
Let's see what he's averaging this
Like,
year
I
compared
think
to last.
he's averaging a career.
He's averaging 4 more minutes this game than last year. Or I'm sorry, 3 if we round it. 3 and some change.
Then times that by 82. Extra 250. What's that, like extra 250 minutes to it
Oh shit!
on the season?
If you want to do the math, I trust you.
Just for somebody like him who is already exerting so much energy on defense, I don't think it's that big of an adjustment. Now, if he was doing that and he also had a high usage rate on offense, or if it was a guard who all of a sudden is, when Jalen Brunson went from being Luka's backup to the starting point guard, it was I can understand that. But yeah, man. But back to the All-Star.
What do y'all think about the Rising Stars element of it?
I like it. I think that's something that could get them to wake up more because those guys are going to be extremely hungry, and those guys
losing to Zachary Richardson in an All-Star game would be awful.
For
Bronze.
Like they gonna want to come out and bust ass.
Yeah,
why Bron specifically?
I'm just naming a guy.
But I think there's a chance that it ain't like him. Because the Rising Stars is the sophomores and rookies, right?
Sophomore and rookies and G Leaguers. Don't forget that team.
There's some.
Wait, maybe that's not doing it this year because G League Ignite doesn't exist anymore. Last year we had Modest Buzelis and Ron Holland in it, but the G League Ignite doesn't exist. So is it gonna be Bronny in the All-Star game because of the G League stuff?
That's crazy.
What if that's they plan to get Bronny there?
But Chet would have been. This would have been Chet's sophomore year.
Bronny versus LeBron in the All-Star game.
Vic Chet.
But Vic is gonna be on the All-Star team though.
We'll see.
I would assume. Just based going on February, he probably is going to be on the All-Star game because he's going to have the fan voting for sure, and then his numbers are going to be at least good enough. So, like even Chet would probably have been in real All-Star conversations.
He would have, yeah, absolutely, because there's no Embiid and all of that. So
it's like
you're right. But if they weren't to
McCain.
make it, you would have had Vic. Shit, I would have voted for them to not make it so that they can bust their ass and get these dudes to play.
See them on the same team would have been cool.
Yeah, that
would
would
them trying to hype them up as rivals, sitting out and being on the same team.
throwing live. To
Which
each
one
other.
plays the 4 though?
Chet.
Vic.
Vic.
Yeah, maybe. I don't even. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know.
It's interchangeable. There's no positions in basketball anymore.
Yeah.
What's been catching y'all eye around the league so far before we dive into
The 76ers
Yes.
Yeah. It's actually depressing.
have the worst record in
Damn.
basketball now.
Yeah, the Raptors passed them up. The Raptors and them had the same record, but the Raptors has been playing like the better team. But the Raptors also are trying not to be competitive.
Yeah, the Raptors are a team that I think we do it a lot on this show, particularly for the Nets, about the credit we give them. But I think the Raptors deserve that same type of credit where they're doing what they want to do by not playing too competitive.
Yeah.
But they're playing competitive enough to keep us entertained and their fans. And like you said, it feels like the Raptors are better than what their record shows us because they have a bunch of injuries. But they've also been in games. They took the Nuggets to the wire like 2 times.
Tatum had to hit his game winner to beat them a couple nights back.
That game was fun.
Yeah, it's ideal. So shout out to the Raptors, man.
Shout out to Jakob Poeltl.
Oh yeah, he's been
You
on
think
the
take
tear.
away
He's on a tear. They did take away his 2020 game, but he had another 24 and 15 the other night. Then he had a 36-point game. So he's been killing.
Yeah, because I got on his ass to start the season. I did not like the way he was playing. I knew he was a lot better than that.
But the 76ers, basically everything that could go wrong is going wrong, except for Jared McCain. It's actually a good pick. Like how Lowry looks awful, where I think last night played 19 minutes, 0-4 from the field, and then couldn't close. Well, close the game is a stretch, but like when the minutes mattered the most, he couldn't be on the floor.
I didn't think. The way he been looking this season, it looked like
It might be over.
Yeah. It's looking like it.
Joel Embiid, not only is he not looking good offensively, he's not looking good defensively.
He can't
either.
move.
not.
He can't move.
He's not moving well. And yesterday, he was a late addition to the team because he had an illness, I guess.
He was doubtful to be in the morning, and then it came game time. It was like he's questionable. He's gonna give it a go. And I'm just like, if he's sick, he's already not in game shape. I already know what type of effort I'm finna get from Joel in this game, and you saw it on full display.
You think that's our fault?
For adding that pressure, probably
Or do you think it's just the fact that they were 2-10?
both. I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Because, in all honesty, with every loss, this is just gonna be becoming a deeper and deeper hole for them to
It
dig
really
themselves out
is.
of. Like, if the Bucks have already kind of started to dig their way out, but the Sixers they just going deeper.
Yeah, and it's funny because a week or so ago, I think we all was talking. It was like, oh, at least the Sixers gonna get healthy. You know, at least they have the excuses. But even with the excuses, man, if you dig deeper and get too far down there, man, the worst record in the NBA, I don't know. You have to at some point start to turn.
I haven't seen any sort of turn.
It doesn't. I feel like it's not gonna even happen until Joel gets remotely back to himself.
Which is disappointing because, like we talked about last time, I think part of the acquisition of Paul George was for that, but I think also you didn't prep for Maxey to be out too.
Yeah,
so
and also you didn't prep for Paul George to be this bad.
Yeah.
And also, it's crazy. they be in games, and then all of a sudden, it just goes away.
Third quarter
Like,
was a massacre
Yes,
last night.
the Heat thrashed their ass in that third quarter.
He should never wear those jerseys again, by the way.
I hate those jerseys. Yeah, they're really bad.
Hey, maybe they should. It got Jimmy to drop 30.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Butler
he-
only plays well against former teammates.
Jimmy
He
Butler
was
had
talking
a,
trash to Caleb Martin and stuff. Like, bro,
he had a really good night yesterday.
he got the red
Yeah.
hair now.
Yeah. That was kind of throwing me off because it reminded me of like some Cheeto Puff hairs. I'm not like the Flamin' Hot Cheetos. The red
I
hair?
see what you mean. But it's just a weird comparison. Did y'all feel the way that Caleb Martin and Kyle Lowry didn't get a tribute?
No, I thought that was
No.
granted. What the hell have they done?
What you mean? They went to the finals.
Caleb
A lot
Martin, that
of-
one series, man.
That was
Hey,
Oh, where he could have missed?
yeah.
I like the standard that they set though. They said if you ain't win a championship or be an all-star on our team, you're not getting a tribute.
I think that's completely fair. There should be some adjustments if you're an all-timer, like just being on. Like Udonis hasn't. Well, he won a championship, but let's say Udon has 0 championships. He's a guy for being there 20 years that deserve
Yeah.
one. But the rest,
If you
yeah,
been at the
let's
table
chill
Like,
on
didn't
the.
Grant Williams get one?
He did?
Shit.
Did
From
Kyle
Boston,
Lowry
right?
get one when he went back to Toronto?
He deserved
He
one.
deserved that.
Champion,
That's-
all-star 5 times or whatever it was. But yeah,
But I'm
I
pretty
draw the
sure
line
Grant-
at Caleb Martin.
But I'm pretty sure Grant Williams got one when he returned to Boston that first time when he left.
I had no.
The problem is everybody's afraid their fan base. Oh no, Grant Williams didn't get one. He was disappointed that he didn't get
Oh,
one.
yeah.
But like, what?
okay.
That's an organization with 18 championships.
Yeah, why would they give you one?
Why would they give you one? Oh, that one game where he hit what 7 threes in Game 7. Or
that
something
was
like
a big.
And
Who
when
was
he
that
was,
against?
he was playing
Miami?
good defense against Kevin Durant in the playoffs.
don't
When
remember that one.
Kevin Durant was on Brooklyn.
That's-
He was the
Ah,
only person in. There
that's
was
what-
all
yeah.
Either way, I think tribute should be to the all-timers,
Yeah.
the super fan favorites. Kyle Lowry and Caleb Martin were no damn fan favorites. They may have had their moments, but nobody was like, you didn't see 1,000 Caleb Martin jerseys in the stands when he was on that team.
So will Taj Gibson get one for Chicago?
No, he's been in Chicago 100 times since he hasn't worked here.
But he also hasn't officially said this is my last go.
Neither is
But-
Caleb Martin and Kyle Lowry.
True. But Taj Gibson was that fan favorite.
He sure was a fan
15
favorite.
years ago, he was. I agree with KB though. He's been in Chicago plenty of times.
Yeah.
If they was
It's
gonna
been about a
give him one,
decade since he played here.
Yeah. Don't give me
True.
no tribute 10 years later. I'm gonna feel disrespected.
Different front office too. They probably don't care.
They really don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they shouldn't because apparently the last front office they really care that much. How does that make y'all feel that Kyle Lowry could, when you say that like this could be it?
I mean,
Not that Kyle Lowry
He's
is.
been in the league for 17 years or something.
It's just crazy that guys that you're so used to seeing. Not that Kyle Lowry is anybody's hero up here or anything, but he's just been a name and a face that I'm so used to seeing on the floor. That is
I
like
haven't really thought about him at least in that way. I think that, as I watched a lot of these like guys in the league get older that I watched when I was like younger and when I was really starting to get into basketball or getting into that age where they're about to retire. I don't feel kind of indifferent about Kyle Lowry.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I can see why you feel
Because
that.
yesterday, I mean, this is during the during the Bucks Rockets game. I'm like, I don't want to see Damian Lillard not get to a point where he'd like at least to the conference finals again, or try to get to like almost try to win a championship or get to that point because he's such a good player, and obviously he did the trade so he can get to it with an All NBA player and have that chance. And to see this Bucks team that's really that bad, because they did win yesterday. They're a bad team. That's
they
what's
almost
kind
lost
of
that game.
They
If
got-
They
that
are a
pass was
bad
better,
team.
If that pass was better
They
or
got
he
lucky.
had
Oh, yeah.
better hands, they lose. They
It
win
was
that game.
so perfectly drawn up.
It
too,
was.
man.
I don't
may
know how.
walk
I don't know how
right-
Fred VanVleet.
Ime walk. He's short. He's so little.
True.
But Ime is walk right off the court.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I get what you're saying. But I'll ask you this: would you rather see the Bucks having all this turmoil, being so bad with Damian Lillard doing that, or him just being in Portland doing what he do regularly? But maybe not going to the Western Conference Finals like you just said you wanted him to see.
Because
I
even
do.
with the bad part, there still is a chance. There
There
might be a
is-
slim
I-
chance, but it's more of a chance
It
with
is.
Milwaukee than it is if he was
when
in
you
Portland.
say against the odds for Portland, it is a chance.
Yeah.
But this chance is like 1%.
I
right
agree.
now.
It's
he
not
would
very
just-
And it's
he would
really
be a
hanging on
playing
Giannis.
team essentially every year, probably, if he was still in Portland.
Shit, those last 2 years he was in Portland, they weren't no playing team.
One of those years he was hurt.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But the year after that,
Yeah. He still averaged 30 though.
no, he had. Hey, he had. I'm not gonna say nothing negative about that year. You can't. He was phenomenal. But yesterday he had the game-winning layup, which was pretty dope.
As of right now, the Philadelphia 76ers have a 74.3 chance of making the playoffs and estimate they will finish with 40 regular season wins. That's what CBS Sportsline Analytics is saying.
Eastern
40.
Conference is so dog shit.
They will
Yeah.
finish with 40.
But
Estimated, obviously.
they gonna have to go through some stretches, man.
Mhm.
They gonna have to like really go like 5 in their last 6 type shit. Like they gonna have to consistently like put up those type of. Then that's a lot of pressure to put on, especially when your best player can't play back to backs.
Kyle Lowry.
No, Tyrese Maxey injured right now.
Kyle
I love this game right here.
Kyle Lowry has so far in this month 0 points in 3 games.
That's terrible.
Tough.
I love this
0-3
game
last
right
night,
here.
0-6 against Cleveland. My fault, Mike. Go ahead.
What's their record? I'm gonna go through some of this. I'm gonna go through the Sixers schedule. Y'all tell me if it's a win or loss for them.
Mike on his P's and Q's today.
Boy,
Okay.
that boy, he did work at the crib yesterday.
Before the show started, I let them know that they gonna have to carry me because I got the BGs, y'all. So Mike say he gonna be the guy.
I wanna s- I
This
wanna see you
Wednesday,
run off the set and go shit.
I'm trying not to.
they play the Grizzlies.
That might be a L.
The Grizzlies are a good team, man.
They are, and they're deep too.
They got a couple minimum wingspan guys, but they still defend.
Give me,
Bro,
give me the-
Jalen Wells' wingspan looks
Yes.
abnormally small compared to the rest of his body. He don't look 6'8" because his arms are so
We
short.
gonna talk about him later.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
we are.
Yes, we will.
Brooklyn Nets. It's gonna be a dog fight.
It's gonna be a
Oh,
dog
man.
fight.
Yeah.
That might
'Cause
be
the
their
Net-
win, though.
yeah.
That might
The
be
Nets
their
don't
win.
be
though.
an easy.
They not easy at all.
Houston Rockets.
That might be a
The little
L.
rematch.
I got the Rockets.
Is it Houston this time? I
Oh.
guess.
My bad. They go against the Clippers first, then Houston.
Okay. But
So-
you know, all of those are still winnable. Like
They're very winnable,
but those
but-
are all tough games.
but that's
they don't
what
have
makes-
an easy stretch.
yes.
That's what I like about this season is it's really no like. There's a lot of bad and like mid teams, but they all still fight. You
There's
know,
no
like-
guarantee wins anymore.
right.
Yeah, like you go against the Raptors, now you're in overtime as the former champions.
Yeah.
Like that's the type of.
And what
season-
Jaylen Brown say? The last thing we want to do to go to double overtime with the Raptors.
Y'all see the Wizards finally clap back at Kuzma?
yes,
Yes.
yes. Or no, it was the Pistons clapping back at Kuzma.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Pistons. I don't know why I said the Wizards.
I've not watched the Pistons 3 times in a row, like pretty heavily. I'm. This is gonna sound crazy because the stat line was disgusting last night. I'm disappointed in Jalen Duren, man.
What is that?
He's not the defensive player that I think he could be.
He
I
definitely
mean,
does
yeah.
show you flashes, but I don't say. I don't.
We
I
talked
wouldn't-
about this.
He doesn't.
Oh,
do
we
it on
have.
He doesn't do it consistently.
We talked about the Pistons because I think I brought up like a lot of these teams being still in rebuild mode.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at the Pistons, it kind of feels like they are young and they've had the picks, but it was a certain time where it's like, what's a staple outside of Cade? And we talked about Jalen Duren, where it's like some games it's like, hell yeah, that's they starting center in the future. And then some other games it's like, I don't know about that
Why
one.
beef Stu when the game closed?
Bro, yesterday they actually ran minutes of Stu and Jalen Duren together. It was the first time this year. You know, last year they played 700 minutes together
Yeah.
with Monty, and I don't know what happened in that Bulls game where JB was like, put both bigs in the game right
Hey,
now.
bro, the Suns did that yesterday. They ran Nurkic and Mason Plumlee
Yes, they
together.
did.
and I
They
was
also
like,
started
they started
Oso
them.
at the 4.
yeah. But I was like, ew, y'all running
They
Mason
just
Plumlee?
trying.
They-
stuff,
yeah,
bro.
they trying
can't
stuff.
score. Not saying
Yeah.
that's gonna fix it because Lord knows it won't. But they're struggling so heavily to score. Even in the game against the Timberwolves, where Devin had what? Did he have 39 or
Yeah.
did he hit 40? I don't
I think it
remember.
was 30. Oh, no, I think he had 42, right?
42.
Something like that.
They just still couldn't score, even with Devin having that outburst, and he was hitting some heavily contested shots and
I
everything.
mean, if without Katie and Bradley Beal, I'm
You
just
missing
throwing
about a good 50 points.
Yeah, I'm just throwing the kitchen sink at him.
Yeah,
Just
true.
being like, hey, you're going to
Let
have
somebody else do it,
Yeah,
right?
you're going to have to pass that shit to Grayson Allen.
I saw some Pistons fans saying that Duren might be Drummond 2.0, where the stats look a lot better than what the impact is.
I thought that when we talked about him, but I'm not going to say that out loud.
And I'm trusting the people because they watching the Pistons every night, like watching the Pistons. You know,
I didn't think about him as more of a defensive player. I definitely thought about him more as like an interior presence that can rebound because he definitely will snag him if he's got the opportunity.
But what's crazy is that you do see him sometimes like switch on the faster players and like he'll hold his own, move his feet. He'll get the like he has the defensive ability to do it. It's just can he do it at a every night basis?
so you know the NBA is also making this league. So maybe I'm being a little disingenuous, but I'm now seeing him be roasted in these last couple of games by Vucevic, who just had 29. Brook Lopez. I'm not even counting Giannis' 59. I'm gonna say Brook Lopez in that game. And who was the game right before that? Ah, man, I forget. But it was another center who his assignment was to prevent Anthony Davis, right? Didn't y'all play against them this
Yes,
week?
they did.
And yeah, Anthony Davis is another one of them dudes. I can't fault him for not stopping.
But
an
again,
MVP candidate,
to what P was saying, the first game against him, he dominated Anthony Davis. You know, that was our second time playing them.
Are you? Did he played in that game? Anthony Davis played in that game?
Well, did he?
The only game Anthony Davis missed was against the Grizzlies.
Oh, that's the game I'm thinking about. Okay.
Because against in that first game, Jalen Duren was getting all those rebounds
Yes, he
over
was.
Anthony Davis. And
Yes,
I
he
was saying,
was.
like, this is Anthony Davis's worst game right here.
And AD, didn't he still end up
He
with
did.
37?
He
had like
did. He
37?
did.
Okay.
I felt like it was defensively, and then also he couldn't get the rebounds over him.
Yeah, so it's just one of those things that I'm sure the front office is monitoring. Like Pierre said, trying to figure out who's the guys to keep around and who's not. Not saying that
If you were the
Jalen Duren-
GM, who was your staples? It's just Cade Cunningham?
It's Cade, it's Jaden Ivey. And I'm going to just say Asar, even though we haven't seen him in a year, basically. Even though they said he's cleared, he's still not playing.
I would definitely
ramping
add
him up.
Asar.
Still ramping him up.
I'm not being on no shit, but are y'all adding Ron Holland?
Too early to say. So I'm going to say yes, just because it's way too early to say who
I
he is as a
think
player.
when you're on your rookie contract, you're still kind of essentially
That's a good
staple.
point.
Because I haven't really
Jalen
seen
Duren
enough.
is still in his rookie contract.
What I meant the first year. I meant the first year of your rookie contract.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. What else is going on across the league that y'all want to get to before we get to our awards?
The thing I'm trying to battle is like bringing up shit that I'm going to bring up with the awards.
Mhm.
But
I feel
I
like
guess I'll segue into this. With the way that the Suns are playing in the last 6 games since Kevin Durant is going down, does that help him kind of build a
MVP. case?
MVP
yeah,
case,
for sure.
depending on how
Yeah.
long he's out? Because they was red hot
rolling.
fire. I think they was 8-1, and then he's went down and they 1-5, and they look terrible.
I think it does.
And not that everybody who does
Yeah.
this has to have MVP.
I think
Well, yeah,
it-
it's happening with the Nuggets too.
Yeah,
like, the
Jokic.
Nuggets suck.
yes,
I think they put up 90 points.
It does,
against the
but it
Grizz.
also kind of speaks volume to their team
lost to the Pelicans without him.
because it's just like past the top 3, you really don't have much offense that you're really going off of. I mean, Tyus Jones, Monte Morris, they're the guys that you're kind of projecting to have like the better offensive games for your teams. But right now, they're not swinging it to Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal no more. They're swinging it to people that they want to shoot the ball, and you really just can't do anything with that.
Do
right
you
now.
think if Devin Booker got hurt and Kevin Durant was out there, do you think this would be the same results?
Probably, but I think it would be at a higher level for Kevin Durant. He might sneak a game or 2 more than Devin Booker.
There was that little stretch with Brooklyn where nobody was healthy except for Kevin, and he was
Yeah.
out there hooping
My
with
favorite-
random people.
My favorite older version of Kevin Durant,
Yeah.
or my favorite part of that Nets.
I'm trying to
tenure.
remember who was. I remember him
Yuta
starting with the
Watanabe.
team. Oh, Yuta was
Was
getting
it
paid.
Bruce- was
Yuta,
Bruce
the
Brown out
shooter.
there?
I think Edmund Sumner.
Was it
Yes,
Drummond?
Edmund Sumner was on the
Wasn't
team.
Drummond
Drummond was
also
on that
starting?
team. Wow.
I think
Edmund Sumner.
well, not young Cam Thomas. You might have had, who else might have been
I
on that
can't
team?
remember.
I think you might have had.
I
Day'Ron
know
Sharp
for
minutes,
sure
Nick Claxton.
The Edmund Sumner was on there.
Yes, because he was like, it was like, he look at Edmund Sumner,
Yeah.
and I feel like it was somebody else that that was like a 3-and-D person and we forgetting.
Oh, Joe Harris.
Joe
Harris
was
Joe
on that
Harris,
team.
Harris.
Yeah.
Either way, maybe it's a little bit better, but I think if you're gonna have one of the big 3,
I
it's
would
gonna be a
rather
struggle regardless. But I would rather
Yeah.
have Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin would definitely be a better player to go through this tough stretch, but
Either way, it's still
but
gonna be
Devin Booker
hard.
has also shown that he can carry a team through a tough stretch. It's it just hasn't really worked.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
tried. I mean, yeah, you put up 40 something and still lose. That's a tough way to go out. And then last night, I didn't catch their game against the Orlando
They
Magic.
clamped him.
Nurkic
They
has been dog
clamped him.
shit.
17, 2-5 on 5 of 14, 1 of 7 from
Clamped
3
KB.
with 2 turnovers and 5 fouls.
Mm.
Y'all know I seen
I
the
knew
tweet.
it was gonna be a rough night for Devin Booker when I seen them. They was going against the Magic.
It was over.
Oh hell yeah! I knew,
It was gonna be a dumb night because the Magic are like, man, we might not put that many points up, but we gonna make sure
you're not putting up that many. Points.
Right.
Franz Wagner been hooping though. Again, I didn't watch that game specifically, but his numbers in the last 5 are pretty
Yeah.
damn impressive. Since Paolo's been out.
I ain't bring him up for a reason. He's gonna come up later in a way that might shock y'all.
32, 31, 29, 32, 25. And again, this is a win streak for them. And they take care of business.
According to B-Ball Index, Mason Williams drops a tweet and says the Magic have the 2 the top 2 point of attack defenders and the top 2 wing stoppers in the NBA.
So Jalen Suggs,
And Anthony Black.
So the
Anthony
the
Black.
top 10 point of attack defenders, according to B-Ball Index, with their D LeBron rating or metric, Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black are the top 2.
Mm-hmm.
Keon Ellis is 3rd.
Shout out to Keon.
Chris Dunn is 4th.
Yep.
Jaden McDaniels is 5th.
KD.
Almin Thompson is 6th.
Yep.
Mhm.
Dyson Daniels 7th. Isaiah Collier is 8th. AirPods is
Didn't
9th, and
expect that.
Cason Wallace is 10th. Now for the wing stoppers,
Sometimes
have-
those advanced stats can be kind of weird, but like that list feels
makes
pretty
sense.
solid.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Feels pretty solid.
wing stoppers. I think this is on the money as well. You're gonna hear a name that might be like, but Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is 1, Franz Wagner's 2. So they top 2 on each category. Royce O'Neal, Dean Wade. Here's the really?
Shout out to
KJ Martin 5th.
Wow.
Dylan Brooks.
How
Hayward
many
Highsmith.
minutes has KJ Martin played?
Yeah,
to
It
qualify?
has to be 100. It's a 100
Okay,
minute
okay.
minimum.
Okay, I guess in this 100 minutes he clamping.
Clamping up.
Hayward Highsmith, Keegan
Yep,
Murray,
that makes sense,
Javante
yep.
Green at 9, and
Yep.
OG Anunoby at 10.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Again, that list don't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Those
Except
are
for
some
KJ
clampers.
Martin.
Maybe we just underrated KJ. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I ain't really seen him enough.
Yeah.
I feel like we have about a decent amount of players in basketball this season.
No disrespect. I'm saying this again with no disrespect, but I feel like when KJ Martin is in the game is when I'm probably segueing
When you're segueing out, yeah.
of the 76ers game.
Yeah.
And it might be a 76ers fan that's like, oh, you ain't watching 76ers game. He's the first person off the bench. And it's been so bad over there that you're right. Like, yeah, I have 4 games on that one. Y'all are definitely.
Well, his ass got a DMP coach's decision last night, so he
yeah,
can't be doing that
it
damn.
can't- yeah.
But you know, if fans will get on your ass for that one
For sure,
exception that
yeah.
happened last week,
100%.
I'll be like, bro, really? Yeah, that's one of the things for me. I'm looking at the Suns and I'm saying, damn. I'm also flipping and reversing and looking at the Magic. They made me put I kind of put my foot in my mouth. When Paolo got hurt, I was saying that, man, making a case for him because this team is unwatchable. Now,
Franz is the MVP now.
they must see TV. He is on my list.
Now I'm excited to see them play together. I'm very excited. I was excited before the season, but now it's like everybody got it going.
Yeah.
You inserting Paolo. I don't think Paolo's going to take away from the rhythm that this team got going. So I'm very excited to see.
Do
when
we
he's
have any
healthy.
update on Paolo?
Nah. He was looking fly the other night though. 2 nights ago when I watched, or 3 nights ago.
He was
when I
looking
watched.
fly last night too. He had a big ass chain on.
You know, there's an account I follow on TikTok that go through like the best fits of the day, and I remember seeing him a couple days back.
Wendell
like, oh,
Carter
yeah.
be sometimes having on a nice big Cuban too, and I'd be like, damn.
You
That's
need one of
goals.
those?
That's goals right there.
You can do that. I saw that ring, brother.
I saw it too.
I
Just
saw
put it
that
on
ring.
your neck. Man.
Another thing. Go ahead, Mike.
I feel like we're kind of beating a dead horse here, but the Pacers still feel.
On everything I'm finna say, is anybody gonna say anything about the Pacers?
At this point, I'm just not. You know,
We're beating a dead horse here, but it's like this is one of the teams that we projected to be at least a playoff team, and I mean they're looking like that, but they don't have that same it factor offensively that
Why
they used
is
to.
it?
Well-
A fan hit me up yesterday and he posted, and it was, and I told him, I'm like, this feels very cherry picked. But it was some post where it's like, man, the Pacers are 1-5 when Siakam scores 25 or more points. And he was like, is this the problem? Because obviously when you play through him more, the pace gets down slower, and we saw them being in bed. And I'm like, this is extremely cherry picked because
yeah. Well, they were starting Enrique Freeman last night.
boom.
Missing Miles Turner was a big thing.
Yeah.
But and they also have
They haven't had Nemhard or
Neesmith.
Aaron Neesmith,
Mm-hmm.
so
They're dealing with a lot, and then their star player just hasn't given us the season that many of us anticipate.
Well-
Before the season started, I made my top 10 favorite players in basketball list,
Yeah.
right?
I want to hear it.
Number 1 is, of course, Chris Paul.
Is this the one when I replied to?
Yeah. Number 1 was Chris Paul. Number 2 was Kobe White. Number 3 was Tyrese Halliburton. Number 4 was Larry Markin. Number 5 was Jimmy Butler. Number 6 was De'Aaron Fox. Number 7 was Devin Booker. Number 8 was Giannis. Number 9 was Bam. And number 10 was Anthony Davis. At least 4 people on that list suck this year.
Yeah, your list suck. Favorite players?
These are my favorite players. Halliburton has not been good. Larry Markin has not been good. Jimmy Butler wasn't good, at least until last night. Bam Adebayo wasn't good so far. At least 4 of those players are just having bad seasons.
I'm going to give you this
My fault.
card.
Mm-hmm.
It's an invisible card
Thank you.
that allows you to
Take some back.
remake it
Yep.
right now on November 19th.
Chris Paul is staying number 1.
Okay.
Kobe White is staying number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I had Steph Curry at 11. I'm just moving Steph Curry to the top 10 one way or another.
Okay.
Only person that's off this list, if I'm being honest with you, is Bam.
Uh-huh.
Everybody else is still
This
like,
is
I
a
can't say
sad
you're
day.
no longer my favorite because you
I
have
thought
a
about
This
bump.
is
you
a
yesterday.
sad day.
I thought about
He
you
can
yesterday.
slide down. It ain't like he's number 322nd.
There was a play that y'all may have seen, or if you didn't, you will see. Bam kind of made Embiid like turn around or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought about you because he took that shot, and you've been talking about this the shot, and I'm like, please make it, please make it. He
Bam-
made it though.
Okay, yeah.
Bam also had a play yesterday where he hit somebody with a nasty move, spin move to the basket. He then had a layup. He kicks it out to Hayward Highsmith, and Hayward Highsmith didn't expect to pass because Bam had an open layup, so the ball just went out of bounds.
Oh,
And
but
I'm
y'all talked about Ben for years.
Well, Ben did it
I'm
again.
just joking.
Ben do it all the time.
Yeah.
They have it so often, they don't even clip it no more. It's
Yeah.
like that's just a part of his game.
Ben is be like,
Bail out Hall of Fame.
And it's so crazy because sometimes when he has the ball, he looks fluid. Like he looks like Ben Simmons, but then he just won't attack the basket. And I'm just like, why the hell was you running so fast? You
That let
ain't
us
gonna
know
go to
it's-
the basket. It's mental.
yeah.
A lot of these people on my list are like acquaintances. So maybe I need to make a list without that. Like
Chris-
Reese, Larry Marketing,
Yeah. I think you really should. I think that's why
Giannis.
it's dangerous.
Devin Booker.
Giannis ain't no damn acquaintance.
I can show you the DMs right now.
About
Brother,
that
his
candy.
manager sent you.
But Devin Booker posted me on Instagram. That means we got to be at least friends.
Hey,
right?
Chris Paul posted the enjoy stuff on Instagram.
Oh, the facts. This whole list. Kobe White followed me on Instagram. This whole list is just Kenny friends
what's
and
your
family.
list?
Top 10 favorite players.
Oh, yeah.
One would probably be Dame.
I'm talking about
Probably.
right now. Yeah.
For 20 years, you've been.
You still thinking?
Oh my God.
One is Dame. Two would probably be Paolo.
That's on brand.
Three would probably be Anthony Edwards.
That feels safe. Yep.
Number four would probably be along the lines of probably like a Karl Anthony Towns.
Wow.
I was not expecting that.
Well, he
one.
was
Five.
big Timberwolves last offseason. Oh,
Five
last
would
postseason.
be Nas Reed.
Oh,
Big
shit.
Timberwolves.
No.
Whoa.
I like my big dudes that can score.
I
It reminds
understand
me of
that.
myself a
You
little
like
bit.
your dudes big.
Yeah. That's versatile.
And fluid.
Yes.
Hey, you do it both ways. Yeah, I guess.
Just give and receive.
Both sides of the court.
What am I on? Five? Five would. or
And
is
these
it-
are just
nah,
off the cuff. These are not his
Yeah.
official ones.
No, I'm taking it as official. So remember this when you in April trying to shit on Karl Anthony Towns is a Nick.
Six would probably be Kobe White.
Yeah, I
do got merch.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I don't know how many NBA players merch I got. I'll buy a jersey, but
Jersey,
merch.
not merch. Yeah.
Oh man.
7. Let's go. I'm just looking around the league. Can I put like Luka?
You can put whoever you
Luka
Yeah,
want. on your
whoever
list.
you want.
Luka Doncic. I ain't, Luka seems like he's probably like one of probably everybody's favorite players.
Nah.
That's why I didn't have Braun on the list.
Yeah.
Every-
But
Like,
you already
most
got
people love
Damian
Bron.
Lillard, so you already gawking. Go ahead. I'm just joking.
8. Let's go with
Damn, you taking a long time for this list, boy.
I'm trying to. It's hard to come up with a top 10 list on the spot.
Not for your favorite players. It's your favorite guys.
Who do I? Cam Thomas.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Okay,
Cam
that makes
Thomas
sense.
there.
Even if he gets traded.
Yeah, of course, because that just put him in a winning situation and go even crazier. What
I'm
are we
just
on,
talking. I
9?
just saw that
You
report.
should be on 9 or 10, brother.
9. Let's go. Big Yoke.
Okay.
And then 10 we'll go Anthony Davis.
Mike, I know his shit gonna be faster. Come on.
Anthony
Taylor
Davis,
Horton Tucker.
Right.
Anthony Davis, Ja. I ain't scared. I'm putting LeBron on my list. Paolo,
Gosh.
Kyrie, Luka, Steph, Kevin Durant.
Damn, the top 10 players in basketball?
My favorite players?
Yeah, go ahead though.
Can we give it a one world player? One non-all-star?
Yeah.
He did have somebody in there that was different.
Who?
Because those are all all-stars, brother.
Oh, no, he said somebody else.
Oh, I ain't peep it.
No, I started off with LeBron or Anthony. I started off with Ja and Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
Who I got like 3 left. I
Do
probably
you,
give
man?
it to.
Yeah, you don't overthink it. Just because I said that, don't try to go get Josh Hart or something.
Look, he
I'm
finna say,
still
actually,
thinking. I'm still
I do
thinking.
like
You got
that
Austin
shot.
Reeves? I'm surprised you got Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves is definitely making that list. I think that's like 8.
Yep. You got 2 more.
I would say right now, Peyton Pritchard is probably one of my favorite
You
players.
you have been man
Yeah.
crushing on him.
I'm not mad at that. He been really nice this season.
And then I will also go Malik Monk, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
I like. Hey,
I'm glad you got one of your
Now, what's
type of players.
what's your top
Malik
10?
Malik Monk is really good. Kyrie Irving, Tari Eason.
Sorry,
mad
Eason
at
should have
that.
made that.
I ain't
That
mad
whole-
Matter of
at
fact,
those-
him and his dynamic duo should have
Yeah,
made
those,
that.
those, man, they make you want to watch the Rockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a crazy weak side block last night.
Who else would be on this?
Same with
list?
Giannis, though. Giannis got that fingertip on that
Yeah.
shot. It was like, damn.
I didn't even see he really got the block. I don't even know what kind of happened. You had to check the replay to see he got a finger on it.
I don't want to steal some of y'all's, but boy,
If it's your favorite, it's your favorite.
James Harden.
I wanted to put James Harden on my list too.
He's the especially when he's the system. James Harden.
Hey man, if that game close, James Harden, he might not pull it out, but he gonna try to manage it. He gonna get your team the
He's
best.
not gonna pull it out, but he gonna manage it. It's crazy.
That is very crazy.
because he a little older now. He
That's
he
like
up there
top
in
10
age.
moment for you. Like top 10 whoa moment that you've ever said.
He a little bit up there in age now, so he don't really got the burst and he
That's-
can't
yeah.
drop 30
So-
something like that.
So he don't got the burst.
Mhm.
He might not pull it out, but he gonna manage it.
Yeah,
Okay. All
He
right.
can carry that load.
one of the best. One of the best game managers in the game right now.
Okay. All right.
Desmond Bain. I'm starting to really like Jaren Jackson a lot too, but I'm gonna refrain.
I like that.
Nas Reed. That's what I was stealing, but I'm give me
Big
Nas.
Jelly.
Yeah. Nas Reed. I would probably also say LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
I like that.
Love LaMelo Ball. Shaden Sharp.
Oh,
Me and you
yeah.
got to have a conversation too. Because I saw you talking about the jersey. I'm gonna beat you to the punch. Don't say your money. I was so close
Y'all
to
gonna
getting
get that jersey over Delano Banton?
I was gonna get a what's my boy name? I was gonna
Amari
get a
Kamara?
Bilal,
Oh,
but I
okay.
couldn't find the jersey that they're wearing.
Yeah.
The little district jersey.
Yeah, you know what? They look bad when they first got released, but on court,
Yeah,
and
those
on
are
body,
raw.
those are nice.
I won't if somebody can find me that with the actual sponsor patch, I would still get it, but I couldn't find it. And then my last 3 probably I don't know. This is where it get hard. Brandon Ingram, y'all know that's my dog.
Tiny dog, actually.
And
Yeah.
it's just so many different guys. I always love
Jalen Brunson.
Devin Booker, Brunson, and probably I'm trying to think of like a little curveball one.
I'm surprised you ain't have Zach LaVine on now.
I got to see him get traded.
He's so
man.
silky smooth. My goodness.
I'm trying to think of a big.
Cat got to be there now, right? Even dominating.
Yeah, probably is Cat. Yeah.
So Shams Charania just reported an article talking about Tyrese Maxey challenged Joel Embiid in the 76er meeting. The loss to the Heat was the 4th in a row for the 76ers, sparking veteran guard Kyle Lowry to call for a meeting. A much-needed heart-to-heart and a call to action and urgency, sources told ESPN, in which both players and coaches held each other accountable and took fault at the beginning of the season. In the meeting, Maxey challenged Embiid to be on time to team activities, calling out the former league MVP for being late for everything and how it impacts the locker room from other players to the coaching staff. Sources briefed it on the meeting, yada, yada, yada. Maxey and Embiid have a close friendship and have a history of holding each other accountable, according to people across the league. Maxey loves big fella, but this is the elephant in the room, the person that was in the meeting reported. Players told 76er coach Nick Nurse that they want to be coached harder. And coaches in return said they want players to practice with purpose and attention to detail. Embiid accepted the messages sent in the meeting, sources said, but he stated he is confused about what the 76ers are attempting to execute sometimes on the court. Yada, yada, yada.
I hate when players do that.
What the hell is he
Also,
doing?
I gotta throw 2 people on. Jalen Johnson.
Oh.
I didn't put Jalen Johnson on there, but
As the guy, the MVP, how the hell are you confused on what's supposed to be getting executed on the court?
I also
That
hate when
speaks
players
va-
say I want to be coached harder.
Yeah, true.
I can get what you mean. You want a coach that's gonna keep everybody accountable, but at the same time, if you are the team leader, the highest paid player, and what you say go, what you need to be coached harder for? You know what you need to do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You know
and the
what
being
you do.
confusing wasn't easy. You are what's going on.
I was gonna say
everything's going through
you
you.
shouldn't be have to coach hard for you to play hard.
Yeah, like
just go out there and play hard.
I'm not performing because you ain't holding me accountable, damn it. When I don't box out, take me out and I'm going to be better.
Does that surprise you about Embiid though?
That he's late.
Paolo, Jalen
Just
Johnson,
like
Paolo.
and
Him
if it's
being late is a little confusing.
That would piss me off as a teammate for sure.
just those type of things, especially because it's like team meetings and everything like that. Like when you want to be a championship team, you got to have like everything basically clicking on all
That's
cylinders.
all Joel Embiid talked about all offseason, how it's all about the ring, it's all about the postseason, yada,
It
yada, yada.
surprises me, but it worries me too. Because to me, it tells me he mentally isn't there. He's already physically hasn't been there. He had the situation with the reporter, which is a two-sided thing because he had the first incident we talked about when a dude wasn't there and he pointed that way. And then we actually had the one when he actually saw him. And now he's just not present. I don't know what's going on, but he needs to start to get present because he is the guy that we talk about when this team has to get to a certain place. It ain't because I'm waiting for Maxey to make the conference finals.
And it's I couldn't say it for this year.
Paul
but
George done made the conference finals already, so we ain't got to talk about it for him.
Embiid, when he's playing his game, is probably one of my favorite players to watch because at 7 foot, he's a 3-level scorer that basically does everything on the court. It's hard seeing him play like this right now and seeing the Sixers being suck. Honestly,
It's hard seeing him play like this or the Sixers because he play like this all the time. The difference is the shots fall. But I mean, last night was the first time he didn't get a free throw in 1,000 days.
Yeah.
He
sucks
he gonna
seeing
flop
him play.
around and jump
this
around.
is an MVP all NBA
I'm not
type
knocking him,
dude.
but he gonna be
he
all
ain't
over
really
the floor
been in.
doing wild shit.
I'm gonna give shout out to Maxey though, to be able to have the confidence to hold him accountable. You talk about the MVP of the league, man. Sometimes you run a different way when you that man or supposedly that man. So for Tyrese Maxey to be the one to be like, yo, JoJo, we love you, we truly do, but brother, you got to be on time for these flights, you got to be on time for these practices and so on and so forth. Because as the best dude, you're in a lot of cases the one setting the example for the younger guys.
Yeah.
So Kyle Lowry's also in that locker room, so he's probably like the real guy setting the example, being in the league for that long. But do y'all think this impacts the team positively?
No.
That now Joel Embiid's like, oh yeah, you're right, Tyrese, I'm gonna do this.
I think when it comes from certain people, it hits differently. And I think a guy like Maxey or Kyle Lowry are probably the voices to hold Joel accountable to where he gonna listen and be like, you right. So I do believe so. I don't know if Paul George definitely ain't doing it. I haven't really got that vibe from Paul George. He walking into locker rooms.
It's also
and holding
early in his
motherfuckers
76er career for him to be like, no,
I kinda
Joel
feel
Embiid, do this, do
I
that.
feel what Derek said.
It
You
depends.
just don't get that vibe.
Certain players
So
can
real
do that.
shit, I didn't get that vibe from Maxey. If this report never comes out, I think I'll probably say, yeah, I don't think Maxey's holding Embiid accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I mean,
But it's good to see that he does have that
absolutely.
voice the way he feels.
Bro,
like
I
he
feel like
needs to
Maxey
speak
be
up on
fed up.
He's
Especially
tweeted
when
multiple times this year, like, don't give up on us, y'all.
yeah.
I don't think it changes anything because at the
I
end of
don't
the day,
either,
they're losing
honestly.
games, and I think the more and more you continue to lose these games, and again, this ain't like a one-time incident. This is now Joel Embiid's 3rd or 4th incident already this year. We're a month into the season, and like he's just now getting on the floor, but we've been talking about him nonstop, even with him not even being on the floor performing at a level. And then outside of that, they're 2-11.
Yeah.
So
Their margin for error
It's very
it's
small.
becoming slimmer and slimmer.
and they're unhealthy. Like
Yeah.
besides that elephant in the room, it's like holding somebody accountable, having these meetings doesn't change shit if these guys won't be on the floor playing
The
productive
brightest
basketball.
thing that like I'm looking for when I tune into a Sixers game is Jared McCain, and that's the really sad part about this team right now.
Yeah, he be out there happy as hell. He be hooping.
Yeah.
It do be blowing me sometimes. Sometimes he be wide open. He be like, whoo! And then nobody, and they don't pass him the ball. I be like, and then he get the ball.
Who Jeff Dowden?
Who?
Jeff Dowden's been really in the rotation. this
Yeah,
offseason.
Jeff
yeah.
Dowden. He play.
That's
Who you talking about when you say him or Ricky Council?
No, I'm talking about McCain.
No.
Oh.
He talking about who you talking about him
When you
throwing
saying
the ball?
he's not getting the ball, who's looking him off is what I was saying.
Oh, everybody. Even Paul George had a play yesterday where he was posting up and McCain on weak side. Woo! And then Paul George just don't pass on the ball.
Paul George hit like his first 3 or 4 shots, and I was like, oh, here we go.
And then it just went downhill.
He
from
went
there.
downhill from there. One of the times he did a step back and jumbled the ball and still got the shot up and it went in. I was like, oh shit, that was cool.
Mhm.
They even slowed it down, slow motion. Broadcast team was glazing them a little bit. And then y'all know what the rest of that game looked like. All right, we got to get into some awards, but before we do that, let's hear a word from our sponsor.
Why should you bet with Caesars Sportsbook? 2 words, Caesars Rewards. Every bet brings you closer to the type of benefits only Caesars can offer. Hotel stays, VIP experiences, sports and concert tickets, and more. It's not just an app, it's an empire.
I'm going to remind y'all, just like I did in last episode, we are not projecting what the awards will be at the end of the season. We're saying if we were given votes for this sample size, this is the MVP, this is this award, and so on and so forth. Okay, cool. Let us know in the comment section who you got for every single award, because I think some of these awards are very fluid. Like, I expect us to have different answers for a bunch of them.
This is why it's fun right now.
Yeah. Which one we start off with, Darrick?
Rookie of the year?
Rookie of the year, talk to me.
Mine, top 3, I'm going to go from the bottom up. I got Bub Carrington.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all so crazy. I have Zach Edey at 2, and then I have Jared McCain winning it. Those are my top 3.
I go Zach Edey, I go Jalen Wells, and then I go Jared McCain at 1. Who did your 3? Bub Carrington, okay.
Yeah.
I got Bub at 3, Jalen Wells at 2, and Jared McCain at 1.
I have Bub at 3, Zachary Richase at 2, and Jared McCain at 1.
Jared McCain being able to take this award like that lets you know how crazy weak this class has been. Because he's had, 7 straight good games, maybe?
Yes,
But they haven't even been just like good games. They've been really
games.
good.
Yeah, they've been great
I
games.
think they said he got 5 20-plus point games. The rest of the class combined has 20.
Oh, man.
That's what I'm saying, right?
No, you said the rest of the class has
Oh,
20.
I said it wrong. So for 20-point games, he has 5. The rest of the class is 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I can't talk.
Yeah, but if you look at the games which he's played 30 minutes plus, I mean, it's been disgusting. 28, 27, 23, 34,
34 and 10.
29, and 20 last night.
And he's doing it at all levels too.
Mhm.
Like
He's doing it like
to
Steph
knock
Curry.
it down. Yeah.
And it's like, this is just giving him that confidence that when Maxey is back and he's putting back into that coming off the bench role and he's being that punch off the bench, that's gonna be a deadly combo. And then them both playing together. So you can go them 2 with Paul George and Joel. You can have a very big, fun offensive lineup, and then you got Caleb Williams at the 4.
Caleb Martin.
Caleb Martin. I don't know why.
Caleb Williams at the 4 boy. He said
He's going so
Bears.
bad, he'll switch sports.
He got good outlet passes, I heard.
Shit. I don't know, brother.
Shit. Well, it's a different shape in the ball.
Yeah, true. But no, he's been phenomenal. I mean, second, Jalen Wells. When we were interviewing for a new position at Enjoy, we interviewed this guy named Christian. I don't know if y'all know him. One of the questions we asked him was, who is like your favorite player or something like favorite player? He was like, I'm more of a college basketball guy. One of my sleeper is Jalen Wells.
Mm.
And Jalen Wells has been phenomenal this season. I didn't know much about him when he got drafted, and then
I didn't
actually
either.
learned throughout the course of the season. He still does not look 6'8" with his wingspan being – I'm going to look up what his wingspan actually is, but his wingspan feels minimum.
Yeah, like Desmond Bain doesn't look 6'6". This is his wingspan.
Desmond Bain ain't 6.
I thought he was 6'5".
His wingspan is 6'7", 2'5".
I thought Desmond Bain was.
You gotta play them 2K
Hey,
more.
he's
So I get
6'5".
them heights.
I mean, that's 1 inch.
No, because
1 inch mean a lot.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah, 1 inch is a lot, but as a guy who is stressed that he's 6'4" all his life.
I've been measured multiple times. The 6'4" is consistent with every doctor I've gone to.
So if we stand up, we gonna be the same height? Because I know I'm not 6'5".
We've always been the same height. So you telling me the doctors are wrong?
Why is this?
New America.
I've literally taken pictures with you and the people in the comments be like, DMills is funny. This is a right-handed guy. I'm not making it up. I've seen people literally be like, DMills is so hilarious when you see them next to each other saying they did the same height. Stand up next to me.
I gotta see this.
I hope we the same. I hope you taller, actually, so we can put this in the bed. Take that hat off.
Yeah, he's trying to get that couple inches.
Well, the problem is y'all heads are getting cut off on the podcast, so the people at home will never be able to know.
It do look like P a little bit taller from where I'm
Just a little
standing
bit,
though.
right? Just a
Well,
little bit.
Pierre got like 2/4 of an inch worth of hair, so you got to take that away because Derek don't got
Maybe we
none.
just let
True.
D-Mills eat a hat.
When we standing up, I feel like I'm just a little bit taller than him. I don't act like I'm 3 inches above him. I'm 6'7". But Darrick hey man, if I could give you my height, son, I would, man. I would.
I've been 6'4" since high school.
Would they listed you at 6'4"? Because they listed Mike at 6 foot in high school. And Mike is a good 5'9", 5'10".
I literally,
She had like 6'6",
we
6'7".
literally was in the playoffs watching the film, and I literally heard my coach tell the assistant coach, make him 6'1" for intimidation. 5'9". Talking about write him down and list him at 6'1" for intimidation.
I would go the other way. That's what KG did. I think it's the
Want to be
smartest way to do
smaller?
it. Yeah, if you really 6'3", our center, we gonna put you at 6 foot. So the team looking at a scout and thinking we a small team.
Oh, yeah,
and
they
boom,
small.
we walk in and we got the large men. You know,
They scouted wrong.
they got it wrong.
What do you think your wingspan is?
We did it. It was 6'8".
Oh, we did do that.
Wow.
It's a big
6'3"
wingspan.
with a 6'8" wingspan. What's your NBA comp?
Why you take the inch off?
Wait, what he said 6?
You said
6'3".
6'3", and I swear you should have seen his face. He was like, oh, okay.
I told you he wanted
Oh,
me.
okay.
Something about 6'4" in that man mind.
My fault.
I'm in the top 1% of men.
You are though. You ain't earned it. I saw a tweet the other day. Tall people act like they earned it.
Oh,
You literally just got good genetics. That's really it.
Nah, I earned it.
Cam Christie. Oh no, how tall is Bub Carrington? Because he's got a 6'8" wingspan. here.
Why you
was
say Cam?
6'3"?
Are you looking at the same NBA players that have a wingspan as
Yeah,
him? Oh,
Yeah.
Cam Christie.
Cam Christie has a 6'8"
I
wingspan.
seen him yesterday.
But Cam Christie is like 6'6".
No, that's what I'm asking.
I think Bub Carrington is like 6'3".
Bronny James,
Ronnie,
6'3" with a 6'7.25" wingspan. That's pretty close to you.
There you
Ronnie
go.
is not 6'3". He's
That's,
a good
I'm just saying.
6'1".
I'm reading what they got him listed.
That now you see how we feel when you calling yourself 6'4".
But I'm going strictly off doctor measurements, though.
They're going off some type of measurement.
You think
no,
Bronny had a tape measure by himself to get 6'3"?
but they also hyping that shit up to make him look bigger.
Okay.
A
Just
doctor,
him.
a doctor
Just
has
him.
no,
Just
a
he-
doctor
well,
has
he-
no
he got
reason
some
to hype
favoritism.
me up.
I don't know, bro.
You have a reason to hype yourself
I
up.
feel real comfortable with a doctor that makes me feel good.
Do
That
you
is
want a
true.
doctor that just makes you feel good?
No, you got to be real with me too.
Yeah, they
It's like,
gotta-
you got to break the news.
I also would tell your ass you was 6'4" too if every time you came in the office. Oh, you ain't even got to measure me. I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4".
My driver's license say 6'4".
You think the last doctor lied? Spencer did with it. What I got a lie for?
On your driver's license, they don't even measure. You
don't
just
ask you-
tell
you
them.
just
tell them.
6'4". Yeah. My driver's license say 5'10",
Mine
150.
Mine says 5'10".
5'10", 150.
My shit got the same weight from when I was first
Yeah,
got my
it say
license.
mine say
Is it-
5'10",
Didn't you say
200.
150 was your goal weight to get to?
Yeah, I was projecting a little bit. No, I don't say 5'10". I'm talking on that part. But it do say 145.
Okay.
Once upon a time, I was 145. So, in due time, fellas, in due time. All right.
Next award.
Shout, we just said his name, but Bub Carrington's having a really good season. So shout out
Zach Edey too.
Zach Edey too.
Let's go coach of the year. My top three, I'm J.J. Redick. I'm loving what he's doing with the Lakers. E-Man got the Houston Rockets looking like one of the top seeds out west. And then Kenny Atkinson. It's just
Is he unanimous? Kenny
Yeah,
I mean, they're
it's
undefeated
actually-
still.
they're
Kenny
15
Atkinson
and
in
0.
mine.
It's 15-0.
Today we got the big matchup though.
Yes, Celtics versus
Yes.
Cavs.
Celtics haven't played since Saturday.
Donovan Mitchell was rested.
Yes,
He
yes, he
rested
sure
a few
was.
days.
See
So-
now, to go back to the
And
conversation
it's the
we
first
had a
game
few
of the day.
episodes ago, that's what I meant about like not lose, but like if he need to rest, let him rest.
Yeah.
Gotta be playing, but they still won.
Luckily, they got, Darius Garland. who's-
There's
Yeah,
Garland.
anybody else have JJ besides me and D-Mills?
No,
I did not have JJ in my top three.
I didn't have Ime either, but I'm glad he got love. But I had Jamal Mosley at 3, Steve Kerr at 2, and then Kenny Atkinson at 1.
I had Kerr at 3, Ime at 2, and then Kenny Atkinson 1.
Okay.
I
also-
couldn't ignore Jamal Mosley losing Paolo, and then
Them still being good, yeah.
This early in the season too, in my third, I got JB Bickerstaff because I wanted to show
Wow.
some love. The Pistons, they're still working. They're still a work in progress, but he got them looking a lot different, and I like the execution
They
that
almost
they
had
have.
a 3-game win streak. They haven't had a
Yeah.
3-game win streak in 2 years.
I think that's all the fans really want to see is like we're not losing.
Just having
20
them in the
games.
right direction, I think, is a lot for.
We ain't losing
for a
10
coach.
games.
It
in
did
a
start
row.
off shaky, then they turned that corner and they haven't looked back.
They're
So.
watchable
Yeah.
at the bare minimum.
Just be competitive. That's all people are asking for.
Next award we got, trying to go with like the least important to like the MIP. No, six man.
6th man of the year.
I have Nas Reed, Buddy Hield, and Peyton Pritchard.
We got the same 3, just a different order. I got Buddy 3, Nas 2, Peyton Pritchard 1.
I have Peyton, Buddy, and then I got co-6 man
Oh,
of the
you
year.
cheating.
They come off the bench. Tari Eason and Ben Thompson, 22
Oh, okay,
and 11.
no, you
Oh,
ain't
okay,
cheating. I like
okay.
that.
22
like
and
that.
11 off the bench.
Yeah.
3
My boy.
steals, almost 2 blocks.
I
They
thought you was about to
literally-
do a Grant Hill, Jason Kidd thing.
Oh,
That's
no.
what I thought he was about to do.
Tari
too.
and Ben,
I
they basically
kinda
like
did.
2 extra starters off your bench.
At
right
number
now.
3, I got Nas Reed / Amin Thompson.
Yeah.
At 2, I got Buddy Hield. At 1, I got Karis LeVert.
I like Karis LeVert.
Okay, I like Harris.
All of those guys are just doing exactly what their team needs them to do off the bench.
Yeah.
Never too much.
And Buddy Hield's pretty much been like the Klay Thompson replacement, and he's been doing a very good job at it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually very interested to see how he would fit in that system, but he fits beautifully.
Well, they dumbed it down, maybe a wrong way to say it, but they simplified
Yeah, for
it
him,
this
yeah.
season. And that's a lot to do with your former coach, Terry Stotts.
Yeah.
Just making it a lot more, because there was once upon a time where some players went to the Warriors, and though they were good players, just could not understand it.
Yeah.
Kelly Oubre,
D'Angelo
D'Angelo Russell, first year Wiggins, good point. And now it's a lot more simplified. And, you know, I still watch them. Like, even last night, the Clippers were trying to do everything in their power to lose that game, and they still couldn't take it. But I'll be watching, and at that last possession, I don't know if y'all saw it.
You just had
they
your
sent
moment.
So what I
They
do?
still couldn't take it.
Oh, the last possession, they sent so many bodies at Steph that he had to take the heavily contested 3. They got the offensive rebound, and they still just kept so many bodies on Steph. That
Nobody.
it didn't matter who else took
I
the shot.
wanted
They
to-
just like not Steph.
I was
Curry.
literally about to like send that as soon as that happened. I was like, literally anybody on the court could have taken that shot except Steph Curry, and I think as a Clipper, you would have been happy.
Yes.
You would have been okay and content.
When he passed that to Gary Payton, I was like, Steph, it's better you take the contested 3.
But you know, it was for Lindy Waters
Yeah, it
though.
was.
Who
Gary
hit one.
Payton, he had a moment early in that game where Draymond threw him a lob, and he missed it. And I'm like, what's
He
going
did have
on
the
there?
big steal to get them in that position, though. Shout out to him for that. But I was like, Steph.
Shout out to the
take
Warrior system,
contested
though,
3.
because as complex as it is, we've also seen players perform there so well after not, like Buddy Hield didn't do anything with the 76ers. Looks like a totally different player. Gary Payton went and got a bag, went to the Blazers. Granted, he was hurt, but he also wasn't doing shit for him.
For
Went
sure.
back there.
That's
They
a weird
always
time.
make shit happen when they get got. Festus Ezeli, remember him with the Warriors? Like
Yeah, he
I
would've
feel
been
like most
31, didn't
space, he kind of like
Mo Spates. You have
Reju-
no other memory with Mo Spates on any other team. Name another team he played for.
The Clippers.
Damn.
He sure did. Yeah.
After the Warriors, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
What about pre-Warrior?
I couldn't.
Sean Livingston. You know what I mean? Like even though he had some moments before them with the Nets, he really became like a household name again with the Golden State Warriors. Their system can be complex or was
D'Angelo
complex,
Russell,
but-
another player you could add to that system that they really couldn't just figure it out. You know, 1 year thing. You just said
we'll
that.
give it to him, yeah.
Yeah, we said it's one of the first names.
But that, and that was D'Angelo coming off the All-Star appearance.
Yes,
He
did
which
not
look good in-
Sucks for him
Yeah.
because I just feel like he's never
I
got
thought-
his chance
yeah.
to cook.
And now he's not even gonna get traded because he's playing so well as a 6th man.
You see somebody
And that
quoted
pissed
that
me
like,
off yesterday. bro.
I like my vegetables.
Oh yeah, that's trying
That
to
pissed
convince
me
a toddler.
off, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean we
Yeah.
know what the reality is.
Yeah, and there was, I'm not even gonna say his name because this is a dude that always be just talking in the Discord, but he's saying yesterday about this report, he like, man, they saying they not gonna trade D-Lo, so yeah, he just going off, and I'm like, bro, you know D-Lo is bad. Why would that be a true thing? And he's just trying to like make it make sense, and I'm like, bro, let me mute my headset real quick.
Yeah, you be hanging out in Discord more than I thought you would.
Yeah, he'll leave us and he'll leave our Discord and go in there.
Have you played Fortnite?
He value what they saying.
No. The one night Mike played it, he didn't invite nobody.
Why ain't invite him?
Dang.
Oh,
L
hey,
homie.
no.
I
I didn't invite
I-
anybody.
All right, let's
No.
say this conversation. Next award. We'll revisit this.
Yeah, we can come back
Fortnite,
to
put it
that.
in the back. We come back.
and clutch player of the year. I got De'Aaron Fox, Tatum, and Jokic.
I got Jokic 3, Kevin Durant, and Darius Garland 1.
I got
Darius Garland and Kevin Durant are 7-0 in the clutch.
yes they are. I got KD 3, Jokic 2, Garland at 1. Garland is not only like he's hit some game like a game winner,
Yeah.
but he also just can take over a 2-minute stretch in the fourth
Offensive
quarter.
guru.
Yeah, he's a plus 46 in the clutch with 1 turnover. When you
he's
think about how
amazing.
much he has the basketball, 1 turnover is nuts.
You said De'Aaron Fox?
Yeah.
I want to give my flowers to De'Aaron, man. He's been so good this
He
season.
has been.
Yeah.
He's been
Him
so
and
good.
DeMar too in the clutch.
Yeah.
He has been. But
I
like
have,
like I was telling one of those King fans, they don't guard anything. So a lot of those performances, like we saw the 60 performance,
But you know what? I feel like
Even if you
them
have a
also
player
not
out.
guarding things or guarding anything gives us a chance because I feel like they always in like a late game,
Let me
close
say
game.
guarding things late in the game when it matter because last episode?
It was like 11th
or so.
defensively.
I just feel like they're one of them teams that's always in a close game or in OT, and it's just like, hey, we got De'Aaron Fox, DeMar, and who like we got people for it.
They are like number one on my league pass. When I see that they playing, I'm watching that game because it is gonna have some theatrics.
And especially
Keon
with
Ellis
Fox
last night,
Keon
mwah,
Ellis was
had his
killing.
breakout game.
man,
Bro.
he was killer.
But now with Fox playing like this, they definitely must watch TV. Like, you don't want to miss any performances by
He's
him
just
right
getting to his spots. And one of the things, I mean, this has always been a case about De'Aaron, but his like acceleration, deceleration
yeah.
is crazy. Like how he could just flip it on
Even
and
the
off.
one that in the game when Dyson got the strip, he would the way
Yes.
De'Aaron Fox was moving, man.
now. Did y'all see when he had Colin Sexton on a string?
Yes.
He
Shout
was-
out to- but
Yes.
Colin Sexton competed though.
Yes, he did.
competed. He
But
competed.
De'Aaron was
He
fucking
competed.
him up. And then he hit him with the pump fake because he knew he was about to bite. And it's the fact. I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah. Colin Sexton was sure trying, but yeah, shout out to De'Aaron Fox, man. Shouts out to De'Aaron Fox.
And one of the hottest
MIP.
people in the league right now.
No, real shit.
MIP, I got RJ Barrett at 3, Dyson Daniels, and Jalen Johnson.
Wow.
I got
That's literally my list right
real?
there. Yeah,
I got Norman Powell, Christian Brown, and then Dyson Daniels number 1.
I like the Norman Powell one.
Um,
Is he still like at?
I didn't even want
It's
to
still,
put him
it's
on
still
there,
like 23 a game.
but you can't ignore it.
Yeah,
No, he's been hooping, but he's 31.
So
That makes the award dope.
that's why I
Yeah.
kind of like that
Versus
he's
like-
in there.
I wanted to make sure I didn't come up here and say
With Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, Cade Cunningham.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't put Vic on it.
LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo
There are
Ball
some people
was-
that's gonna try to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
I got Jalen Johnson, Norman Powell in my 2, and then Dyson Daniels at 1. Just because, I mean, we knew his defensive impact. It was just happening in spurts with the Pelicans, but the fact that he's leading the league in deflections and on pace to not break the deflections record, but double it,
Yeah.
fucking double the deflection record is crazy, man. So I had him number 1.
Who had the record before Paul George?
I don't know who it was.
He
I
also scoring almost 10 more points.
If y'all
Yeah,
had to
he
guess
is.
who y'all think it is,
Most
said what?
deflections in the season.
I'm gonna say Chris Paul.
The most deflections?
Yeah.
Maybe like Allen Iverson.
I don't know.
Or-
I don't know who would have the most deflections, man. Look it up though. Norman Powell has had the biggest, I think, statistical jump for sure. And we haven't had a 30-year-old win most improved player since like the late 90s. Do y'all remember who it was?
No.
No.
Darryl Armstrong.
Oh
With
yes,
your
Darryl
Orlando
Armstrong.
Magic.
Yep, Darryl Armstrong. I didn't
So-
realize he was 30.
Yeah,
Google, you stupid. I said most deflections. They talking about Rasheed Wallace. They did most ejections.
What was What do you know? How many Dyson was that?
I don't know where he's at right now, but he's on pace to have like 670.
Oh yeah. So, wait, guess one more time who y'all think is the person with the most deflections.
I
That
said
means
Iverson.
The role
that means
player.
It's a role player.
Oh, it's a
Role
role
player.
player.
It's like a Matisse, like active role player.
Active role player.
Okay. So you got to think about it. Active. Robert Covington.
Robert Covington at
Oh.
315.
Now, Robert Covington's still a free agent.
Yeah, he used to get his hands on everything.
So yeah, if
He
he's
was
at,
dark
at
horse
600,
DPOY.
He sure was to some people.
I used to really like. He used to be ideal role player.
bro. and
Shout out to
I
Robert
loved him when he was
Covington.
in low key with the Sixers. When
Yes, that was
when
his
he
best-
first started,
That
I
was
was
the
like,
best.
okay. I remember
Robert
in 2K they
Covington.
didn't even have his face skin. It was
Yep.
just like a generic
Yep.
one.
Yeah, and then I remember him with the Timberwolves.
And then I like when he was on the Rockets and they had him damn near playing center.
Yeah, he got that meme where it's like, ain't he in that meme? They all
Yeah.
Next award.
DPOY. My top 3 is Evan Mobley, Victor Wembanyama, and Draymond Green.
I did 4. I got Dyson Daniels at 4. I wanted to show him some love.
Adam
Rudy at
Seals is
3, Chet at 2, and Vic at 1.
I got
I
Mobley at
didn't
3.
put Chet strictly just off of him not being there, and he won't be there for an extended period of time.
I'm giving him his
Yeah.
we're a month in. I'm giving
The
you
flowers
projecting.
early.
Yeah, you're right.
I got Mobley at 3, Draymond at 2, Wemby at 1.
Shout out to the love for Draymond.
Yeah.
I got Draymond at 3, Anthony Davis at 2, and Vic at 1.
Not surprised it's your number 2.
I had looked at it. Y'all like 20th defensively or
Yeah,
some shit
not
like
very
that.
good. They don't
Yeah.
have any perimeter defense whatsoever. So it's like AD
AD is the defense.
is the defense.
But
So it makes sense.
When you look at the on-off, it ain't making that much difference.
It's slightly better.
I be seeing that shit visually. There's a big ass difference.
No, for sure.
MVP. This is where I have Anthony Davis at 3. I think he's having a phenomenal season, leading the league in scoring. I did not expect that at all from Anthony Davis, especially leading the league in scoring. Jason Tatum at 2, and then Nikola
Is he the
Jokic.
official leader? I think I was.
I think he's second.
Yesterday.
Did
He
it
was
change?
second.
He's second. I
Oh, it
think
changed again? Okay.
it might be. I'm gonna go double check. It might be Giannis at 1.
Yes,
Oh,
I think Giannis
probably.
is one.
Giannis probably.
My 3 is Anthony Davis. My 2 is SGA, and my 1 is Nikola Jokic.
My 1 is Jokic. My 2 is Shea. My 3 is Franz Wagner.
You funny.
I
My-
like that.
I
Franz
have,
has definitely kept that team afloat when it looked like it was about to go to shit. So I'm with it.
He's your MVP over Anthony Davis?
Huh?
Over Anthony Davis?
Yeah.
I got Shea, Anthony Davis, and Jokic. Big Yoke.
Here's the 2 things. I knew that I could bet my house and future earnings that he was going to be mentioned, Anthony Davis, solely from Mike. So I'm like, you know what? Let me give Franz Wagner some love because I wanted to find a way to talk about them. Obviously we talked about them earlier, so we don't have to dive into it. But last 6 games, man, they've been on a 6-game winning streak. They're doing exactly what they need to do. But he's been on a tear. Was he averaging like 29, 6, and 6 over the last 6? That's good for a guy that people was kind of like, is a jump shot gonna come back? Why they pay him that much? He's hooping.
Yes,
So I wanted to give him some flowers. Is he gonna win MVP? Lord knows, no.
Yeah, but this is just the first month.
It's
so.
just some funny
still
shit.
a chance?
Because I knew y'all was gonna be like, what the hell?
Hey, what if we randomly do finish top 3?
Yeah.
I mean, the top 1 was a supreme gap. Were we at Clutch Player of the Year?
We
we
did
did all the actual awards.
Oh, so All NBA,
Y'all want to go all defensive, all rookie,
All NBA.
all straight to all NBA? I bet. All NBA first team. I have Nikola Jokic,
Check.
Anthony Davis,
Check.
Giannis,
Check.
Shea,
Yep.
Jason
Check.
Tatum.
My
Check.
Check.
You named it.
Hey! Second team. Let's see if we're
Second
still
team.
rolling.
Now, second team is where you can get kind of dicey with it. You
Yeah,
can go
for sure.
different ways.
Usually the first team is a lock. It's kind of hard to mess it up. Second team, Steph Curry,
Check.
Yes.
Fox,
Check.
Garland,
No.
Kevin
Yeah,
Durant,
no. Yes, KD.
and Anthony Edwards.
I got Anthony Edwards.
I got 3. I had Donovan, Steph, Ant, KD, Cat.
Okay,
I have Cat on my second
Cat's
team as
on
well.
the third team for me.
He's on third team for me.
I got Cat on my second team. I
My
like that.
third team is where I have Fox, LeBron, Darius Garland, Kyrie Irving, and Chet.
Okay,
I got LaMelo on my third team, man.
I do too.
Thank you. Somebody.
I do
thank
too.
you. I was hoping somebody did.
It may not be the prettiest product in the world, but like
He's doing
He's
it.
doing
he's
it.
doing okay. And we're so early in the season that them being sub 500 doesn't matter.
It don't
Yeah.
matter.
It don't matter.
I have
I
him on
think-
my second team.
LaMelo.
Yeah, I have Donovan, LaMelo, Curry, Anthony Edwards, and Vic
Okay,
for my second. Third is Fox, Franz, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James, and Cat.
okay. LeBron was the last scratch for me. I took him off like probably right before I went to sleep. I have Luka, Brunson, Cat, LaMelo, and Donovan Mitchell.
I had them. I made sure Luka ain't get in this shit.
But
I wanted
AP,
to, but then I was like,
The numbers are still pretty
he's
good.
still-
That's how I was feeling making some of these lists. I'm like, these lists seem like they kind of missing some people, but I was like, it's early.
It's so
Yeah.
early, yeah.
He
It's
gonna get his
early.
shit together and he'll make it. But right now, I'm not rewarding it.
I got Wemby on my third team.
He been pissing me off. So
Wemby was also one of the. He was on there, but I was like,
The defense is so
Yeah,
overpowering,
bro.
and now that the offensive shot has fallen for 2 weeks, it's
yeah,
enough.
no, Wemby should be on there. I just want to give my boy Chess some love. But Wemby, he's another guy who gonna make it in real life, so he'll be okay.
all defensive first team.
It should be unanimous too. Let's see.
I think so.
Victor Wembanyama,
Check.
Draymond.
Check.
Check.
No,
Oh,
I have
Draymond made my
Draymond on
second
mine.
team.
Who's over Draymond?
Dyson Daniels.
I got him on the first team.
I got him
He's on
first
my
team
first
too.
I got Dyson, Vic, Rudy, Chet, OG on a fucking no.
I don't got Rudy on my first team.
I got Dyson, Evan Mobley, Draymond, Anthony Davis, and Vic.
That's my 5.
yeah. I have Wemby, Dre, Evan, Jaren Jackson, and Dyson Daniels.
On your first team?
Yeah,
Wait, say that again.
Wemby, Dre, Evan, Jaren, and
Evan.
Dyson Daniels.
Okay.
Evan, he's not a first name guy, huh?
Who?
Evan Mobley. You can't
No.
say Evan.
You gotta say emo.
If anything, you got
Mobley.
Emo, Mobley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second team. I got the 2 assassins coming off the bench, Amin and Tari.
Wow.
I like it.
I don't have both, but I have a men.
Wow.
I have Jared Allen. I have Jaylen Brown and J-Dub.
I'm not mad at the J-Dub pick. I was trying to figure out if he could be on my team.
I was thinking that too.
I'm mad because I should have put somebody on my second team, But I did Draymond, Evan Mobley, Amen Thompson, Jaren Jackson. I did Jonathan Isaac. I should have did Anthony Davis. That's why I should have get your boy.
Anthony Davis, it was kind of hard to get him on here, but I could see that. I could definitely take Tari off.
No, stand on.
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, it don't matter in the grand scheme of things, right?
I just love what I see from Amen and Tari.
Yeah.
They come in and that's just a different version of a 6 and 7 combination that you don't see.
Absolutely.
All rookie. First team, I got Bub Carrington, Jared McCain, Zach Edey, Jalen Wells, and Zachary Ricochet.
Oh, he's so close. Instead of Zachary, I got Ryan Dunn.
Okay.
I'm still
I got the same one.
I got
you.
your same list, Derek.
I have Ryan Dunn on second team. My second team was Alex Sarr, Dalton Connect, Ryan Dunn, Stephon Castle, Donovan Clingan.
Second team was Zachary Ricochet, Donovan Clingan, Alex Sarr, Dalton Connect, and I put A.J. Mitchell
Okay.
from the Thunder.
I had Castle, Connect, Keyshawn, Dunn, and then Sarr.
Oh, dear, we got the same exact rookie team and sophomore team, or rookie first team and second team.
Hey, look at us. NSYNC, like Justin Timberlake.
And who else?
I don't know.
That's the only NSYNC member you know?
Yeah.
I met one of the NSYNC members, and
You did?
I didn't know he was an NSYNC member till after
Where did you meet him at?
All-Star this year. Or was that last year?
I don't know. I don't know when you met him.
Last year. This year would be in San Francisco.
No, I mean, like, was that 2 years ago? No, y'all were in the building when I did the Stephen A. thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He was
yeah.
there.
Oh, yeah. So that was this year.
That was this year.
Yeah. That was in Indiana.
Didn't even know who he was. And then I got in the Uber. They were like, that's so-and-so from. I'm like, oh, okay.
bye.
But what that is, the rookies, microphone falling off, sophomores, all the awards a month into the season.
Your mic always falling off.
I don't even really be touching it either. It just be happening.
You just gave it a little love tap and it fell off.
Yeah. Let us know in the comment section what you agree or disagree with. Who was snubbed? Who do we have too high? So on and so forth. Fortnite.
Yeah, I was about to say, if you don't got nothing else to say, how are you going to say we ain't invite you to play Fortnite? I always be like, you could play. First of all, I think the last time we asked you to play, you said you had to update it. You know, you got to update Fortnite. You basically done for the night. You're not playing for the night.
But you still didn't. You never dropped it in the chat. I looked. I just opened Twitch. I saw you were streaming and you was playing Fortnite. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. I don't hit the
invite?
group chat to play Fortnite. I ain't gonna lie.
Because I'm not gonna check your Discord.
But you know, this is one thing I will say in Mike's defense.
He said it like your Discord lame.
No, like
In Mike's defense, I think a lot of shit you be out of the loop of because you just don't. Like a lot of times you can just check the Discord. You can just join from your phone and be like, hey, y'all finna, you finna play Fortnite? You feel me? But you just be so far gone.
It do be a little sporadic though. We in the Discord we have like a group that's literally like everybody that wants to play Fortnite. Like if there's an at for it, it's like Fortnite crew or something. I could add you in there if you want.
It's an app for it?
At.
Oh,
like
boy.
you know how it's like a league
Like a
at.
league,
It's a
yeah.
Fortnite at.
Hey, take me out the league at.
I got you.
Thank you.
I got you.
I be getting dings. I'm like, what is this for? And it's like, I'm not even in this league
But
no
you know
more.
what's crazy? You'll turn off the notifications, and then there's like another chat that randomly just you keep getting notified. I'm
Well,
like,
you just got to turn off the server.
I did, but still sometimes that shit just starts coming through still, and I'm
Just
like,
sit your thing on Do Not Disturb.
We
Yeah.
hooped the other night. But I know you've been wanting to hoop.
oh yeah.
But that was Sunday. That was the day he proposed.
Oh, what was that Sunday?
So
okay. Yeah.
also we played.
Oh,
I
yeah,
played
yeah.
one game before. It was like this shit boring.
Bro, that's
we
because
played against
they.
3 bots.
That's because we played against 3, but we loaded up DMills. Is 2 people on the team and 3 bots.
Damn.
I played 1 quarter and just backed out.
That shit don't even sound fun.
What the fantasy football report say for y'all?
I had the bench warmer of the week.
Which was
Taysom Hill put up 40. People was in the comment section saying he always have at least 1 game a year. You just got to catch it. I definitely was not going to catch it.
Did you end up winning?
I won.
Oh, okay.
I beat Caleb. He did scare me. I survived the Jared Goff avalanche.
Shout out to Jared
Because
Goff.
Jared Goff was. They've been putting up crazy numbers the last 3 games.
I'm in Ross St. Brown. Thank you. Let's keep it going.
I could have low key won.
I can't wait for
No, you
this shit,
couldn't.
man. The playoffs about to be
I
such a
could have
hit.
low key won. If Jerry Judy was in that starting
Gonna be
lineup.
fun.
Oh, one of
Upsets.
those. Okay.
It's gonna be ups.
Mike is
upsets.
a ooh if I started the right person.
Nah,
If
I'm actually
everybody
really
started the right
not.
person-
DMills tried to do that last time. I was like, I don't even like that because there's just so many factors you could
Yeah,
add.
here you go doing it.
But I was just joking. But
CD Lamb's. It's funny that they offense stink without Dak. CD Lamb still get you double digits.
Yeah, because he's the only offensive threat. It's like we gonna have him be in the backfield. We gonna have him do this, and he did that without a tutty too.
Brees Hall and Aaron Rodgers redeemed themselves. Now I never have to use Aaron Rodgers again. Kyler Murray, welcome back.
Yeah, Mike. If we did end up like putting our best players in the lineup,
You
I
still
still
win.
win.
Because I think that's the same thing I said to him. I was like, I probably could have just put somebody else in my lineup, but I would have more points.
Yeah. Because
But
Bo Nick's been
I was
hooping, bro.
really
Or Tutties.
I was really contemplating putting Jerry Jeudy in, but I didn't. Not should have. He would have had 30 from me.
Yeah,
I like the
help.
George Pickens pickup.
He did decent for
Yeah.
you? That's not bad.
Solid. He didn't get in the end zone, but he still gave me double-digit fantasy points. So
That's all you
Gave me
want from your
12.
receivers.
Somebody tweeted me and said, "Don't let DMills claim he a Blazer fan all of a sudden."
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, because I said I want the Shaden Sharp jersey.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
But if I had Taysom Hill in there instead of T.J. Hawkinson, I'm probably the top scorer of the week. That's 42 points just chilling on the bench.
The trade deadline is over, too, which is sad. Like, there's no more trades in the league. So what you got is what you got.
Small sent me one at the deadline for Kamara that I thought about, but then I didn't do it.
What was it?
It was Aaron Jones and Devontae Adams for Kamara.
I don't trust nobody on that damn Jets team no more. And I got Garrett Wilson. I'm just like,
Yeah, I could see that because their offense is so up and down.
no, let's just say it stinks. How about that? Their offense
But
stinks.
luckily for them, playoff time, they play against a bunch of bad defenses.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Are they in the playoffs though?
No, he's talking about fantasy playoffs.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the Jets.
No, it's a wrap for them. No, it's over.
Oh, they have already like statistically been eliminated.
No, but they suck, so.
Are the Bears statistically eliminated?
No, but, you know.
Yeah.
I think there's two teams in our division that are like the Vikings are still winning games.
The
and then obviously
Lions.
The Lions
We
are
have
like
the
the best
Lions.
teams.
Been killing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
the Packers
the
are better than
Packers
us
just beat
too.
us.
Yeah.
Because of some bullshit. But we act like that ain't happen. And we
Yeah.
on to next week.
That's such a deflating way to lose twice.
We
To a
two
Hail- a
plays
Hail-
away from being
a Hail
over for
Mary?
500.
A Hail Mary
Mhm.
and a blocked kick?
Yep.
That shit don't even make sense. It just don't even, I don't know, man. It just hurts. That Hail Mary had hurt. And then the double down with this, it was just like, fuck. I was standing in line at the flyover in Chicago, and I hear the dude behind me like, "Oh, no way, oh my God." And I turned around, I was like, "You just saw how the Bears lost, didn't you?" He's like, "Yeah, did you see how, like, I saw the notification."
No, I'm saying, I'm guessing that you seen how the Bears lost, but I didn't see it.
Is that like a positive way to think about like your record when you have those really close ones? You're like, I should have been a win right there. Because I was thinking about the same thing with like the Bucks. I'm like, they just had the Rockets game where they won that, but it's like, They also had the one with the Pistons where Ron Holland missed the free throws. And it's like,
and then LaMelo Ball got tripped himself, and Giannis got called for a foul on that.
so they just had a lot of close games. Just like, are we moving in the right direction?
What
even
about
though
the
we're right
What
there?
about the losses they've had like that with Darius Garland? I mean, Donovan Mitchell gamed them. Do you walk away from that saying, "Hey, we almost won now"?
We were one play away. One
One
defensive
play
stop
away.
I mean, I could see it both ways because then you don't want to have fool's gold too. Because some of those games, speaking of the Bucks, or no, let's keep it with the Bears. We didn't look like the better team against Washington.
Mhm.
Even if we would have won that game, you'd be like, yes, we got to win. But you're not like, yes, we like.
Yeah.
It's one of those. We had a good drive to end the game, which was dope. But for the most part, Jaden Daniels outperformed Caleb Williams.
The Washington's D-line destroyed our O-line.
Yeah.
That was
So even if those were wins, I wouldn't be looking like, yeah, we in the playoff hunt. Yeah, we
But
about to
hey,
make
as a
some
football
noise.
team, those are the wins that encourage you. When you can get them wins out of the mud like that, when everything ain't I guess.
Well,
in
we got a
basketball-
game like that this season where the
In the
offense scored 0
basketball.
points against the Titans, and we
Yeah,
still won.
those the games.
That's because what's his name? Will
Will
Levis
Levis.
had the best
us the
half of
game.
his life and then the worst half of his life in the same game.
Yeah, so it's like, it's give or take. It's give or take for sure.
That's how I evaluate the Knicks. It's like, I know y'all can beat anybody when y'all make 23s. How are we going to win games when we're not having that type of offense tonight and we can't guard shit? Can y'all show me that we can get those wins? Because that'll give me all the confidence in the world in this team. Anybody can win when everything is clicking on offense.
yeah.
boys.
Sometimes you got to know how to get it out the mud.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you have to. You have to. Y'all excited for Friendsgiving?
Yeah, of course.
KB said he getting that whatchamacallit.
The Cleos.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
We're catering from
yeah.
Cleo's.
Angie had told me. I was like, oh, so now what do I bring?
You don't have to bring anything.
I'm gonna still try to bring something from
Bring
Throw
some
Vibes.
liquids or something.
Liquids.
Yeah, bring some pops. Some
I'll bring
juices,
some wine.
some drinks. Yeah, there you
I'll
go.
bring wine.
Bet.
Don't bring no THC wine. I don't want to drink no wine and be
Oh no,
drunk
you
and
good.
high at the same time drinking champagne on it. Wait, what did he say? I'm
Drunk and
high
high
at the same time.
at the same time, drinking champagne
Yeah,
on
on
the
an
airplane.
airplane. Yeah, I don't want to have that.
Shout out to 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
2 Chainz be
He
snapping.
finna get in the car and play that
He
shit.
definitely is. But no, Friendsgiving is always pretty fun.
It is,
Big
man.
staple in our friend group. And I think we're gonna have everybody except for Tyler,
Yes.
because he's in California, and then Caleb, because he's in Texas. But the rest of the friend group should
Wherever
be
he's
there.
at.
He's in Texas. I
Okay.
follow him on TikTok. The rest of the friend group should be there, and we always have a good time. Last year is when Shea had that fourth quarter in overtime against the Warriors. Is when Friendsgiving was.
Didn't Rudy do something? Didn't the Timberwolves play that day?
They did. What did he do?
You know what we should do at Thanksgiving? We should do like the.
We played that game too.
Tapple or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Should we do like the Secret Santa at Thanksgiving so everybody's there?
I think it's too late for that.
Secret Santa's too late?
I think it's when we can draw Secret Santa, see who we got.
No, that's what I mean.
Oh,
Like,
oh, yeah,
we're
yeah,
doing
yeah.
Secret Santa. Like everybody can draw and find out who they have.
For sure, we're 100%.
Because we'll have everybody there at the house. At
What's the
least.
budget? 10 grand, 12 grand?
I don't know. I think we can talk to others as a collective and see how they feel
What
about
do you
it too.
feel comfortable with?
50. I don't know.
Damn.
Damn, he balling. That's crazy.
I thought it was gonna be 150.
These are my best friends.
No, I'm saying I thought it was gonna be 150.
Oh, I can find a nice guy. I can find a good ass gift for $50.
I can. Yeah, you mean you can? Well, because only rule that we gonna have is no fucking gift cards.
Yes.
What if I want to get my man's P a new bill?
But that's different because it's still specified to him. Because gift cards is like, damn, I don't really know this person. Go get what you want.
Yeah.
I want people to be like, I got, because we doing significant others too. It's not just the guys, right?
Yeah.
I would assume
So
so. Yeah.
hypothetically, I get John's girlfriend Josie. I don't know much about her, but that gives me an opportunity to kind of learn about her to get her a gift. I would rather do that to be like, here's $40 to Target. Go get what you want.
Or you could learn that a motherfucker's ungrateful. You go out your way to get something, they like, this is what you got? You like, man, I would search the city for that.
Every time I get a gift that's not a gift card, I feel so appreciative. Because most
That
of the
means you
times
put
it
some
is
thought into
geared towards you.
I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie. I get a gift card and I'd be appreciative too.
No, I'm not saying I'm not that,
I'll
but
be like,
I'm more
"Thank you."
appreciative to the
'Cause
other.
I like this money I don't have to spend when I go to that store.
And I'd rather you do that than to give me some shit you think you thinking about and that shit weak as hell.
I would take that though. I've got some really bad gifts in my life, but they thought about me specifically.
Don't
I
ever
also had one of my best gifts that I ever got was somebody forgot to get me some shit and they just looked around the house and said, get this. And that was with Suzanne's grandma. She's like, oh, Kenny, I didn't know you were coming. Hold on. She went to her closet and she had this vintage White Sox like windbreaker.
Oh wow.
I'm like, that shit hard.
Oh.
And
I
and
remember-
we the same size, so I could fit
I
it.
think it was my birthday one time, and
so
my
she thick too.
She is.
but during my birthday, my aunt She came over, and I remember she
Which
gave
one?
she gave me some birthday money, and it was like $4 or $5, but it was like wrinkled up. Like you could tell she just got it out the bottom of her purse or
Is it
bottom
a
of her
wad?
pocket.
Is
Yeah,
it-
it just was like I'm just like you should have just kept that. Like I appreciate you trying to like do something.
How
like,
old
just-
were you?
This was like a year or two ago. This is like 2 years ago.
27 years, $6. Have
Oh
fun.
hell no, man.
But
that is
I
crazy.
was also thinking like, what's the Christmas you remember most? Like, what was your best Christmas?
Listen, when a PlayStation first came out, it's probably PlayStation
Oh.
3. I just knew that that's what it was, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
that would have pissed me off.
Schoolwork.
It was a printer.
I remember I thought something like that too, and it was a suit.
The purple one?
I don't remember which one.
What you thought it was?
A game system or something.
How the hell you?
Damn.
Oh, it was box.
She
Box
put it in a
stuff.
big box.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
I
That's
opened it up.
But that next year, I got my PlayStation, and that was probably one of my favorite.
My favorite
Christmas.
is definitely when I got my GameCube. I was on Super Mario Baseball. So the sun came up.
Yeah. I got my dad used to do Christmas like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He was on the shit, so he always had a lot of money. So one year I got a whole ass motorcycle. I had to be 12 years old. I got a whole ass motorcycle.
I remember that.
like an
What happened
electric
to
one,
it?
or
there was
or like
a real
mini-
motorcycle.
It was a real motorcycle.
What happened
dude.
to it?
Like a
I didn't ride
Damn.
them shit. I was scared out of I rode it one time on Christmas Day that I don't know what happened to it after that.
I always wanted a mini motorcycle.
Hey, Darrick, I'm telling you, bro. You keep saying mini.
It was a real
No,
motorcycle.
It was damn near a full size motorcycle.
He talking about the Suzuki one.
And then in that same year, I also got not a flat screen, but a bigger TV.
Okay.
And I'm like, damn, Pops went crazy. My Pops used to do like, because we didn't live together. he would come over the night of Christmas Eve
And drop the
with
gifts.
all
off.
the gifts, but I didn't open gifts. They were ready. So I walk in and I got the whole wrestling ring all ready to play.
Oh wow.
And it was a cool
Well,
experience.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of me. I suck at wrapping gifts, bro. I can't.
Damn.
Like, I'd rather give it to you in a little gift bag,
bag,
or
yeah.
something that covers it up.
Relax. Don't give me anything.
But yeah, I leave all the wrapping for my girl, or my mom can help me with the wrapping because it's gonna be
I didn't know your mom
sloppy
could spit.
a little bit.
I can
I
rap.
was just be, huh?
Rapping ain't that hard. It's kind of just.
I'm not
Hey,
good
my
at.
brain
brain
feeling
feeling
queasy.
queasy.
I'm not
Oh
good
my
at
God.
arts and crafts. So.
Yeah, I'm not really good. I'm not good at that.
Do y'all have a bad Christmas, like in y'all childhood?
No.
Nah,
Shout
I
out
don't
to
have
my
one either.
parents.
Yeah, it was
No, I
always
don't
great.
think so.
Maybe least memorable, but never was like, oh, this is the worst Christmas ever.
Yeah.
Because I can't even. Do y'all remember the Christmas y'all stopped getting gifts?
Never has happened.
Yes.
I don't remember that.
I don't
Christmas.
remember it, but I also remember there was a time period where I was literally like, and this was when I was young. I was like, just don't give me toys no more because I don't play with them anymore. Like,
Yeah.
I would just be on the game or whatever.
I still
I'll go
get gifts to this
outside.
day. They're just
Like,
not
I don't even
toys.
need the toys no more.
But
I
yeah,
was like a sophomore in high school when it happened.
I've never had a Christmas where it's like I just got absolutely nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, but like my sophomore year of high school, what I got was a Dikembe Mutombo jersey,
That's
Okay.
still dope.
something
though.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like before that, we used to have like allocated budgets, and I have 2 younger sisters, and I was just like, I just told my dad like I don't really need anything for Christmas. I'd rather you spend it on because at that point Madison's like 9 years old. Just go
Yeah.
crazy for Madison, and just get if you want to give me a gift, give me a gift. One year was like cologne, it was like a jersey.
Get your big. Just do it for her.
I
Hey,
still
one
feel that
one
way.
gift I'll always be happy for is a good cologne.
Yeah.
Good cologne is
That's
always.
what I'm
Maybe
saying,
good
like-
cologne be expensive too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it does. That,
Be
but
at
that's
least
what I'm saying.
100.
Like Christmas still be good because my mom be getting gifts that I need. Like I remember like a couple of years ago before I moved, my mom like had this big ass laundry bag and it was filled with stuff. And I'm like, oh, shout out to all the shit you got in here, but I needed a laundry bag. It's like that's just some shit that I
Yeah.
feel like most men ain't going out of their way to go buy.
Bro, on me, I did that before. I felt like I did something for Elena, and like I got her a bunch of different gifts, like small gifts or whatever. Instead of having like a gift basket, I literally had that shit in like it was like a picnic basket. It was like a wicker bag or a basket like that. And she's like, I needed one. Like she wanted one of those, so I just got it like that. I'm like, those really be the best things because that's when you like you show you be listening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked on Twitter because they saw your engagement stuff. Who is the most romantic of us four? Obviously, with our significant others. Who do y'all think is the most romantic?
Mm,
It might be
Probably
DMills.
I think it might be DMills too.
I don't know anything about any of y'all romantic lives to judge it.
I feel like Mike probably underrated romantic.
Oh yeah, I already got something planned for Christmas right now.
There you go.
What is romantic to y'all? What is romance? What is y'all
like you
definition?
go above the top.
Yeah.
You like I try to keep flowers out. I buy flowers, dates, like consistent dates and stuff. I mean, I guess it depends on what your significant other's love language is, but like I think that determines romance as well. So kind of just gotta know what they like.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Because it could be different, right? Yeah, some people might not want to go out, but I'm just making this up. My girlfriend loves a good massage. So I
Yeah.
go out of my way to give her a good massage, whatever,
For sure.
Love language is hard, though.
What's your love language?
Words of affirmation. Like, isn't it
Not
fun?
like you on what's it called?
Because it's like gift
Not
giving.
Tinder. What's the other app called?
Oh, Bumble,
Not Bumble.
Hinge.
Hinge. It sounds like you on Hinge.
'Cause
talking
there's
about
only
words of
5 of them,
Dude,
right?
we do say that.
Oh, it does? Well, there's
Yeah.
only 5 real languages, or maybe it's
Touch.
6. It's like physical touch, it's gift giving or gift receiving, it's words of affirmation, it's like duties, like doing something for each
Yeah.
other. And I forget what that last
Touch.
one is.
Said touch.
Quality
you.
time. Quality time is the 5th one.
And a lot of women think a man, if your love language is touch, is considered a red flag. They always think it means.
I mean,
something
I think
sexual.
if you're
It
just thinking
doesn't-
about
it doesn't
sex,
have to be. Yeah.
but I think there's also people like that enjoy holding hands,
Spooning, yeah.
cuddling, that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any woman that
Yeah.
says touch is a red flag, she's a red flag. I'm almost 30.
The dudes you talking to is red flags.
I'm almost
Yeah, I
30.
bet.
People have sex.
hmm
Everybody's having sex. Like I don't need to touch you to like. People that think that's just social media thinking, and please, if you watch the show, stay away from anybody that thinks like that. If you're young and dumb enough to be like, oh, that's a red flag. If anybody's talking about red flags, kick them.
I also like the one that's doing duties for each other, whatever the name of it
I would
is.
say probably doing duties and then quality time is probably like my two.
I'm quality time and definitely touch.
Yeah, quality time and touch. If you start playing with my beard, it's
I would say touch, but then it'd be like
Good to know, good to know.
It'd be times where I'm like, it'd be times where it's like I'm okay with it, and other times like I kind of just like my space. You know what I'm saying?
Those are my bottom two.
Yeah.
I do not like physical touch with anybody. So that's like towards the bottom.
you get overstimulated.
I get overstimulated very fast.
That's a difficult thing about romance, because when the older you get, like when you're young, you think romance is rose petals on the floor, or you know what I'm saying, and dimming
Acts
the
of
lights.
service is what it's called. Shout out to the chat. Acts of service.
But when you get older and you in real relationships, everybody is so different. So it took a long time for me. I like touch. Dana's what the hell you say?
Love language.
Love language ain't touch. So you gotta evolve and figure it out to where you are aware, and then it also feels like what happened. I feel like is because it wasn't touch. I had stopped doing it,
Yes.
and then she look up and be like, "Why you don't do that no more?"
Yeah.
It ain't because it's just like because you don't like it. I'm trying to not
Yeah.
do it as much, but then she's also trying to open up to doing it. So then you just got to keep evolving
to
and
be that
figuring out.
balance.
Yeah, because you trying to meet each other in the middle. So I feel like there was definitely times where I chilled out on the touch, and when she kind of said that, kind of how KB said, it's like it's just what I don't like. Mike just said I like my own personal space. And then you don't want to overwhelm your partner, so then you dial back. But then they're also trying to meet you and open up to it a little bit more. And then if you stop doing it, then they think it's a problem. So that's the one thing about romance. When you get older, I know we got a lot of young fans who probably romance for them right now is probably going on a date. I go on a date every week. You know what I mean? You gotta
like a common thing with me and Elena, I feel like is like I guess a romantic type of thing. Especially if like I'm coming home like at a later time and she's at home, or like vice versa, is like cleaning up the house and having the house clean and have like some food cooking or food ready. Like that's some romantic shit, especially as you get older and it's like I just want to relax when I get to the crib.
One of my favorite things, again, we talk about acts of service, is like when I leave this podcast on Tuesdays and Saturdays, I text her and be like, I'm coming home. Do you want something for lunch? My favorite text backs is, don't worry, I got it. And I walk home and it's food made already. That shit is so great to me. But it's easy to get lost. Like Pierre saying, like my wife's love language is physical touch, but I absolutely hate it. So I try to balance it, but sometimes because it's not my love language, I don't think about it. And then that leaves her by herself, you know, so you got to try to figure this shit out. And it's been 10 years now and I still be forgetting, you know.
That's why I think is a lot of it is just communication and just talking and figuring it out. And a great relationship has to thrive on communication.
Have you ever tried the game with y'all girlfriends?
Yeah, we played
Or your fiance? Look at that.
You know,
we should have played
the-
that game when we was all there.
Which one?
Which one?
You had Suzanne actually do it. I forgot
the
to do
NBA
it.
players?
Oh yeah, I haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
But no, the game we played, it takes two.
It takes two.
Fun.
I will say this, and I'll say it again. And the people at home, if you want a game with your significant other, It Takes Two is the perfect couples game, bro.
It's not on Xbox. Is it on the Xbox we have?
Yeah, it's on Xbox.
Oh, because I used the old one.
Oh, okay. And it wasn't there?
No, it is there.
Okay, yeah. I think it's on every
Oh, I think I only
Modern
used that
gaming
just because I didn't want to
software.
move the new one. And that's probably why I did it.
PC, PlayStation, Xbox, all. I think it might even be on the fucking Switch.
Oh, yeah.
But it's one of those games that if you just, it's a very good entry game to somebody that does not know how to game. And it also is about like building a relationship.
and y'all have to communicate. And
Yes,
do
you do.
things. You got to work together.
Mhm.
Like her task is different. Her task, she has to do her task first in order for you to do your task. And sometimes you just got to sit there and wait.
Yeah.
And
You know what? Me and Dana game. We don't game, but we game. We play Grand Theft Auto together. She'll do a mission, die, I'll try it or whatever. There's nothing ever too crazy. She like The Sims. I know you say Elena like The Sims too. I ain't really into The Sims.
Elena, she don't really care. Like she don't play, try to play games or anything like that.
But we want to do a pottery class.
okay. I've done
And
stuff like that.
we was going tell all y'all about it. We all
would be
do
down
shows.
because I've seen videos like that. Shit look fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one in Oak Park
It
that we
is.
has.
Yes,
yeah,
I
with
was
the big
thinking about
windows.
going. And I think they do BYOB.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so
We
we
should-
should all
we
do
should
that.
lock that
Yeah,
up,
we
yeah.
definitely was saying we should invite everybody. I'll bring it up on Sunday.
Because just in general, I mean, I feel like we don't do stuff as a friend group, even though we all in our relationships. Like it don't take nothing for us to have our girls and we all go to a dinner or do something,
Yeah.
play freeze tag in the backyard, just something.
I actually meant to say,
Bro, we
if
need to
y'all,
go play,
if one of y'all ain't going to the game,
pickleball.
let me get that ticket. Dana said she will go to the game.
I'm not going to the game for sure. So
Oh, you're
Yeah.
not going?
I'll take my
because I got my trip on Thursday, come
Right.
home Friday. I feel like I'm
Oh,
gonna be
yeah.
exhausted. So I'm just not thinking about it.
Yeah,
And it's against the Hawks.
That's kind of why I was intrigued.
Yeah, no, that should be fun. It should be fun. I ain't gonna lie. But no, I'm not. I'm not.
Are
Going.
they all next to each other? I'm assuming.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know any other details.
Because I'll definitely take my lady.
Yeah, it should be fun.
But yeah, I think that's why I get different when you get older with the love language stuff and romance or whatever. Because like Mike said, what he just said, you won't know until you live together.
Yeah. That's why it always, when people get married and they haven't moved in together, I'm always just like, y'all don't really know each other yet. Like, it may be like a fairy tale thing where people think you can do it, but like realistically, you don't know someone until you're around them all the time.
They say you could hide, like, you can't hide who you truly are for more than like 3 months. Like,
Yes.
3 months is the gauge for like people can put on their facade of who you want them to be type
Yeah,
thing.
and then after, and when you live together, you really can't hide it.
Yeah,
When
that's
you- when y'all living apart, you could do it for a year. You
Yeah,
can do that shit for
I
a long
agree.
You
ass
can't
time.
have, you don't be taking no showers.
You can't have
Unless
if
you play
don't
football.
Take the garbage out or whatever. you know what I'm saying?
dishes.
Yeah.
You
Mounds
can't.
of laundry, all of that stuff, man.
You probably not the same person. You might be less funny.
Yeah, you can't be on 24/7. You
Yeah.
have to show your real true colors. And it's like a silver lining or a double-edged sword because you might find out that this person not who you want, and now you
Yeah.
living together. You got a damn lease. Like, what do you do at that
And
point?
y'all done got married and
I feel like that's less and less happening nowadays, though. That was like some old traditional shit.
What?
Getting
married.
married and then moving in together.
Yeah. I think
Nowadays,
people doing
just trying to get by.
Yeah, I
you
think
need those two incomes to pay rent nowadays.
people doing
Oh, my
everything
soul,
and then
you
get
do.
married.
Yeah.
I'm
People
barely
moving
making it
in,
by
having
myself.
kids.
What he say? He said, "I'm barely making it by myself."
But no, but that's a fact though. I be seeing a lot of people that are saying like, bro, I literally have one of the things common things I see on Twitter, and it's like I never really experienced that, is like people say I have roommates
Yeah.
that to help them pay the bills and stuff like that, and it's just like I probably couldn't do that, bro.
Yeah,
I probably really couldn't.
I agree with that.
But that's also why I tell people all the time, like, just be you and do what you do. Like, I didn't move out my mama crib till I was like, what, 27?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like 27, 26.
And
I had
with the
no
way
problem.
the economy is, that's okay.
I had
And
no problem with
You
that.
know what's crazy? They say a lot of people who move out end up moving back.
Yeah.
So like statistically, we haven't, unfortunately, luckily we haven't had to do that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people move out early, thinking that it's time to move on.
And I feel like
then they
that's
end up having to come back.
that's because they be, especially when it's rushed with the relationship, and it's like you got two 20-year-olds moving into a place together. Like I feel like the percentage for them to fault that is just high. Like
people also live their lives through social media. So
That's the
they see
main
other
one.
23-year-olds doing great stuff and like, oh, I'm 23 and I ain't doing this, so let me try to rush my progress. Reality is, probably got time.
Yeah.
Everybody has this fake internal clock that's ticking, and I think a lot of it is like outside noise, social media, even before social media. That's why like I hate when I come around like these times, Thanksgiving, and like sometimes I'll have aunts and uncles and they'll ask me certain shit, and I'll just be like, I'm gonna do it when I want to. Like, all right, when you gonna have a kid? Well, when the fuck I feel like I want to have a
Yeah.
kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dana's in school. I'm in the middle of my career. Like, it just don't make sense to do it right now until some of those things finish up. But like, y'all are up against this clock that just don't exist. Obviously, I'm not gonna have a kid, my first kid, when I'm 57. But it's like, why did I have to have a kid when I was 20?
You can
Yeah.
box at 57.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, 58.
true.
That's when you get in the ring, man. Jake Paul might call your phone.
I seen this tweet. Well, it's a viral tweet that just keeps popping up, but it's like human beings were meant to see all these thoughts and like all these people's thoughts at once, and just to see all that, y'all kind of agree with that?
Or like you're not a
Hell yeah.
You weren't meant to see all these bad women.
I
and
saw
stuff like
that
that.
Bro,
I don't know. My grandpa probably saw 3 bad women in his life. Now I see 3 in 3 seconds. when I
Yes,
scroll
yeah.
Twitter.
If you scroll through tweets, I saw a tweet. It was like I essentially see one bad bitch per minute just scrolling, and you don't even have to follow them or nothing. They just there.
But you know what's crazy though? I'm seeing more than bad women. Twitter is going crazy.
Oh, I thought it was like the men too. The men.
No. Back in the day when we was growing up, you go on Instagram, you see a bad girl in a bikini. Now, you'll just straight up see everything
yeah.
without trying to. Like you just scroll
Like
it.
back in the day, you at least had to work for it. You know what I'm saying?
Go to
You had to
certain
put in the work
pages or
with
what-
some text
yeah.
messages, had to call.
Go to a certain page.
Freak Master Supreme, man.
Go to certain pages. It's crazy. But nah, it's like, yeah, you'll see something that has nothing to do with it. Right? I think I seen a lady, she was on her way to work and she got pulled over. She was doing cocaine. And she was finna go to the dental office. And you can watch the videos. Like the part 2 or 3 is in the comments. Scroll the comments. I'm doing this on my OnlyFans for free.
Oh my
Cat,
god.
Yes.
You know what? This video has nothing to do with
Bro,
this.
any post that has any type of numbers on it or any viral,
Yeah.
half the comments are bots or pages trying to promote their OnlyFans.
And I still fall for it because I see certain shit where I'm like, what is the backstory with this? And back in the old Twitter, the top comment would normally give you the back of, oh man, they did this because, you know, certain videos you don't get the full story. But then there was somebody like, this is the first part of the
Can
fight.
Twitter do a better thing? Why can't they just push all them bot comments to the damn bottom?
I agree. But you know what you need
Because
to
you gotta filter through them.
go to Blue Sky.
Oh, true.
There's no bots on Blue Sky yet. Well, yes, there are. They're just trying to do their very best to get rid of them.
Go to Blue Sky, man.
Oh, you already downloaded?
Oh, I'm on Blue Sky.
Oh.
It's such a vast contrast between the two.
It's
Because I get the OnlyFans bots on my tweets. And I'm not trying to have myself see them, first of all, but also my viewer base
Right.
who's strolling NBA Twitter and see just ass.
You just can't even scroll Twitter in a public
But
place
what I'm
like
saying
that.
is there used to be a day where you would see ass and it would have jeans on. It would have something. No. You will see bare booty
Yeah. Just out there.
just out there. The things
They
that
open up Twitter in public, bro.
you
You
can't.
can't.
No. Something happened to me last week.
You
and I'm
can't
just
open
like,
up Twitter in private.
No, that's when I do.
I
open
be in
Twitter.
I be in the car like, man, let me go on something else
Yeah.
because she gonna think I'm over here.
That's exactly what happened. I'm sitting in the car next day. I'm scrolling, and I'm just
Yeah,
like, what the fuck is this?
it definitely be like that. Yeah.
You know what's so? My email is public. That's how you get brand deals. One day I load my email up, and it says like OnlyFans verification code, where somebody signed me up
What?
to get OnlyFans emails. And it's like, obviously it's not me, but if I would open that next to my wife, now they're like I got a
Yeah.
secret
I have-
OnlyFans.
But now
account.
you know that's super crazy because now it's like you a lame because you paying. You can literally
It
go
was either
see.
you or
I
it
don't
couldn't
know.
even be me. I remember somebody signed us up for some goofy.
They used to do that all-
stuff,
they
though.
don't-
I get signed up for so much.
I'm mad you saying because they about to
Hard
start doing it.
right wing propaganda
They
gets
about
to
to
the
start
email.
doing it
Oh
more
my
now.
God.
And I've definitely been signed up for like a Pornhub.
I think I got
No,
signed up for
seriously.
something.
But
I
that
just
was
can't
like
remember.
that was when we was like first starting
Yeah.
with HOH. People haven't done stuff like that. But even like right now, like I'm not even gonna say it because I don't want to give people ideas. But yeah,
That shit just will not stay for you.
Yeah, whatever. It's cool.
I just hate that. Yeah, you
Hey,
can't.
I'm thinking about getting this. Should I get it?
That's the thing we were talking about last episode.
You were?
Or maybe you weren't here. We were talking about Christmas, and I said that Suzanne had asked me if I wanted a racing rig for my setup, and I was like, no, I
Oh,
just don't
yeah.
really care about cars that much. A lot of them are cool as shit.
I was gonna say, bro. I was looking at it yesterday.
It would
'cause
be good for a stream, I would say.
I would say that too, because hell yeah, I see a lot of those times where they be on Facebook a lot of times too, but they having like those trucking games.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I'm finna play that, but it's like that should be looking cool that you driving a truck on like the edges of a
The
mountain,
narrow,
like in
yeah.
California or something like that, and you got to make your way through. And I'm like, bro, $250 is not that crazy for a really decent or like a decent one.
Yeah, that's
You
not
think
bad.
Tony Schnell got one?
He probably do.
You need to go to the Micro Center. 'Cause you can play. They have one set up, but it's got like the seat It's got 3 monitors, so you like really immersed in it.
Shout out to Micro Center.
Yeah, I
underrated.
go there all the time.
I was just
3D
like
printer.
browsing on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
And I seen the one I just showed you, and then I seen the one with the seat too. I don't remember the price difference, but I was like, where the hell I'm gonna put my chair too? I was like,
Micro Center got deals right now.
yeah. I
I
mean,
bought
Black
so
Friday
much-
coming up too. So.
True. I 3D printed this. It's a Jordan.
Oh, I thought it was
You know,
a candle.
I seen
it's
the candle.
supposed to be for plants, but it's like
Oh.
there's no room for plants in it.
Mike said,
It
shit.
took 1 hour.
The
It took 1 hour.
plants I got can get in here.
But I was like, what if I just 3D printed a bunch of stuff? For
I
the
seen
set?
the Jordan 4, but it looked literally like that, but it was
So
a candle.
somebody had this up already, and you just
I
took
just
it.
downloaded it and then
Oh.
printed it. I didn't have to make.
I like
anything.
the intricacies of the shoelaces too.
But I'm
What
saying they
number
got
is this?
everything.
Those are the.
Trust
I
your,
know which one they are.
trust your brain, bro.
Yeah.
They the sevens.
Ah, you
Sixes?
was finna say
You,
six.
you
It's
say you
six.
had it.
Yeah, 6s. But they have everyone. I might just print everyone. It's up to 33.
I'm about to
Can
start.
you do color?
Yeah, yeah. But
Oh.
I just want like you can pick. The one that I have, I can load in 4 different
If
colors.
you had to get, if you could give it a color,
I would make the car mounts.
okay, I can respect that.
I got the infrared, so I would.
I sold
Right.
both of those though.
I'm finna get some of them cement threes.
Cement
They
3s.
coming out soon.
They already did.
Oh, they
already
did?
came out.
I thought they came out.
Black cement 3s.
Yeah, I thought those just came
Yeah.
out.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I just
Maybe
got
I'm
mine
wrong.
there
looking.
from
I'll
years
look right
ago.
now.
Yeah, I think
don't
I'm gonna buy
remember.
some 2018 ones.
Black cement 3s are in my top 5.
They were saying that the 2024 ones is a little charging more for less quality, but
What's on the back of them?
Nike Air. I
Oh, it's
ain't wearing
Nike Air?
shit that
Okay.
ain't. I don't Nike
You know
Air.
when they be redropping shit, they be changing what it say on the back.
To the
To
jump
No, they come
man.
the
out.
jump man, yeah.
They come out on Saturday, November 23rd.
Oh, so people
Here
getting
we
them
go.
early. Like it was all on Twitter. People was nitpicking them and
I might get a new
talking
pair
about it.
again because I've worn mine 2 days ago.
And it's a family drop too.
Oh,
Oh,
there
let
you
me
go.
put the notification on. Right there, you go.
I don't even know what a
Does your-
family job mean. What that just mean? You can get multiple.
Girl size, boy
size.
size, and then kid size.
Yeah.
Does your your fiance wear sneakers? I don't know if I've ever seen her in sneakers.
Yeah. I mean, she has some loves New Balance. She has
Comfy
Dunks.
shoe, yeah.
I actually bought her a pair of Jordans recently. We have a matching pair. Her and Ivy.
I saw you
Yeah,
had your
that's
Uggs
cool.
on at the thing. You was
Yeah,
Yeah,
was
sweet.
those
nice.
was clean,
Yeah,
bro.
they was
Those
nice.
was clean.
That was the first time I had those for like a year.
Yeah, they nice.
I bought my girl so many pairs of Jordans and they just in the closet.
Same.
She got the Jordan 11s that got like the sparkly shit on them,
Oh,
and they never worn them once.
is she just not the Jordan type?
She just don't know what to wear with them, and they so nice she don't really want to fuck them up. But
Oh,
she wear
yeah.
them little panda dunks. She sure gonna wear the hell out of
Yeah,
those.
the Dunks
so.
gonna get they run.
Hey, yeah, Dunks. They got a pair of women's. What are these?
Oh, they
12s?
dropping the KD metallic coppers is dropping
They got some cream and gold.
November 20th tomorrow.
women's Dunks. I mean, Jordan 12s coming out. They look real nice.
We should do a hoop shoe day,
A hoop shoe day.
like as a theme. I know we did Jersey Day.
You want to do it when
Oh,
shop
just-
when
Nah,
we-
Sean's coming now.
All we gotta do is just let them know.
Yeah, what do you think he put up in hypothetically?
probably some Kobe's.
Probably, yeah. Oh, I guess cat's out of the bag.
Yeah,
That was an
I
accident,
thought about that
but
too.
who
Yeah.
cares?
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's.
Sorry.
If everything goes perfectly, you might get a special guest on the next episode of NOTB. And if you don't, you just get a classic episode from us.
If it ain't this, I don't want it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
If Sean's not here, I'll bring a special guest.
Okay.
Who?
My sister.
Oh, she cool.
My sister always asked. She said, "When you gonna bring me on the podcast?"
For
I
real?
said, "Yeah." She always said that.
Why do I still picture her as a baby?
Bro, you should let her film an episode. I mean, you got everything you need to have a podcast in your house. Your
Jets fired their GM.
Damn. Everybody but Aaron
Douglas.
Rodgers getting fired, huh? Everybody but Aaron Rodgers.
I'm shopping for a coat. I think I might leave here and try to go find a coat.
I'm not mad at it.
I gotta go get my suit.
I gotta get
from
me a coat still
Spot.
too.
From where you getting it from?
Nordstrom.
Okay.
They tailored it up. Pick it up today. I'm excited with my trip though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really excited about my trip.
new experience.
Right.
Once in a lifetime, probably.
I would agree because I'm not going next year.
True.
Why? I'm just playing. He'll say some funny shit.
He gonna
to
get a
you.
message talking about Kenny. We're so excited you had you at the White House. We've been looking forward to it this whole time. My
gonna
son,
That's
he just
not-
loves your video.
Who, you think that you talking about that's your
He
Joe
is
Biden?
6'8".
That's your Joe Biden?
What'd you say?
Because
No,
I'm
I'm not
next
talking about
year.
Joe.
Next
Biden.
year the speech would be, "You sure don't want to come?"
We got McDonald's.
No,
Yeah, the McDonald's would be a good pitch.
you're one of the good ones. So we got fried chicken, Fried hard with lemon pepper, just how y'all like it.
Collard green, chitlins, ham, hope. Just the way you like it.
No, just the way y'all like it.
Just wait.
He said, "Not me, you."
Don't worry.
Yo.
That's funny because people put it together. But I
Don't.
was just saying, like, it hit that viral tweet. That was like the only person that could fix the DNC.
Oh yeah.
And then 2 days later is when I got invited to the White House. So I like quoted that one. And people were like, why would Kenny be at the White House? And then somebody did the research of looking at the Celtics schedule. Like, oh, the Celtics are having their ceremony this week. So that's probably why he's going to the White House.
Shout out to the internet. They always do their research.
They do their research, man.
When they want to. You'll go in there and debate somebody about a fact and they will argue it. And it'd be like, bro, you could have just Googled it on your phone that you're using. Michael Beasley, he went to Kansas. No, bro, it was Kansas State. No, I'm almost sure he went to Kansas. Like, huh?
Oh.
So all you have to do is, like, Google it. They will go back and forth, and it'd be like, no, bro, he went to Kansas State. No, I'm pretty sure he went to Kansas. Just Google. We're going back and forth 5 tweets in when you could just Google it. And we could have never had this back and forth. That'd be the funny thing. Every once in a while, I see 2 people in my comments arguing about something. And
Talking nonsense, like the rap version.
Of Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy seeing people argue for days too.
Bro,
that's the worst.
And I'll be like,
people be like, you didn't.
untag me,
No,
bro.
I'm not mute. I'm not muting this
Untag
shit.
me.
They should just shut the hell up. Y'all both agree to disagree, and that's why people be pissing me off when they be saying, "Man, P, you never like to admit when you wrong." A lot of y'all be having conversations where there's nobody wrong, and that's why they be talking for a day.
They days sometimes. And somebody be like, I was busy, I couldn't respond today. But
I've literally seen that. Because one dude was like, "And you late as hell." He was like, "So it's a problem that I have a job?" And I'm like, now y'all getting into a whole different thing, man. A whole different thing. Y'all going into a whole different thing, bro. About something that is not going to have a definitive answer. It's not going to have a definitive answer, man. Y'all arguing about who the Blazers should prioritize. There's no right answer. It's all opinion. It's just based on how you feel. So silly, man. And I also think everybody shouldn't have one of these.
What did I see recently?
Everybody shouldn't have one of these in front of them.
I saw a big podcast talking about the moon landing. And I didn't watch it. I just saw it on TikTok. And I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, let's talk about the moon landing, y'all. Is it real?
No.
Okay. Cut
We've
his
been to the
fucking mic
moon.
off.
We've been to the moon, but the first one wasn't real.
See, people just be saying stupid shit on podcasts, bro.
Oh, I must be stupid.
There is so much evidence for it.
I'm with Mike.
How?
Because I hasn't really, we haven't been since.
Y'all
There's no reason to go back to the moon. Just to let you know, there's no reason.
They did it. They put the mirrors there. They did exactly what they needed to do. They got all the evidence they needed. They got all the samples that they needed. There's no reason to go back. Why would Russia, who we were going against, be like, y'all did it? China, who we was against that whole decade, be like, USA was first. Like, if you want to say it's a USA conspiracy, you have to think about the other things too.
Is this what you heard in the podcast?
Yes. No. This is somebody debunking the podcast.
Oh.
It's just it bothers me.
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I don't believe the shit.
Even with the facts.
Yeah, because I've just seen facts that online.
Oh my God, New America.
There's still people out there looking for Bigfoot.
They still looking, ain't they?
Yes.
So everything America tried to tell you that happens, you believe?
No.
But
if it's globally consensus,
then you'll believe it.
Yeah.
People believe that 9/11 is a conspiracy.
In what way?
That
Because that happened.
no.
there's no debate. 9/11 did
They
happen.
believe it's an inside job.
I'm not really.
Conspiracy theories in general just are.
I'm not against those people.
Yeah.
That's kind of my thing with the moon thing. I'm not here to really debate you or say it didn't happen, but like I'm not just a person that whatever America tells me, I'm just like, yep, because the history of it, which are facts,
That's
tells
fair.
me that shit is just
But
so.
when it's like, that's why the pandemic thing was so weird. Because that's not an American conspiracy. That's a global thing. And that's what I feel about the moon. If every other country in the world was like USA was first, there's no reason for all of those people and 500,000 people that worked on the moon landing to all be like, yeah, that was real when it wasn't.
That's a
that
fair
we
point.
that we would know of. There would be no reasons for them. But again, so much shit is above us.
I think you're trying to make it a conspiracy now.
I'm not trying to make it a conspiracy because
But I just think it's so hard to not rule out the fact that they could have faked it.
Yeah.
Like
That's really it.
It's
That's
not
what
like
I'm
it's
saying.
100%.
Like there's a magnet in the basketball. They could be a magnet in the basketball.
well,
I'm just saying,
because
they
I've
could've-
shot on the rims before.
You
I
shot on
know-
the NBA rim.
Yes, I have.
NBA ball.
I know it's not a fucking magnet
Mhm.
because I've.
So you need to go
literally
to the
shot on
moon
Huh?
in order to believe that the
it.
moon
No,
was
because I'm
100%
never
real?
going to the moon.
And they
Never going to
had
the-
like
Look, see, what you're doing is you're getting real caught up on some shit. I don't give a fuck about the moon. So I'm not here to debate or say that they didn't go. All I'm saying is with a lot of things in the world, because they said that happened, I'm not necessarily just like jumping up like, yeah. I'm not saying they didn't go either. But a part of me has been
I
times
think
when
you did say that.
when I've
You
seen
say you
that
don't believe
shit,
that they didn't go.
I'll be like, hey, I'm trolling you. But there's certain things that I have seen where I was like, oh,
There are some
I watched
conspiracies
it. We
that make
watched an
sense.
entire movie.
yeah,
about
I don't
of it.
care if
Don't
they
care
did
at
it
all.
or not.
Not
I just
you-
You're not a Stanley Kubrick guy.
But I've seen a
I
lot
don't
of
know
shit
who the
where
hell
it was
that is.
like,
Oh, from The Shining, the director.
uh,
the people that say it's fake said that Stanley Kubrick like directed the movie.
but you know, I will say this. There was Mr. Stimson from Hinsdale South.
I know
was
exactly what you're talking about.
my teacher. And
He was on a cross country. He's one of the
Oh, I know
coaches
what
for
he's- I
that
know what
too.
he's talking about.
Okay, word.
And he was the first person that put the idea out that let us know that people have said that he was kind of like how I'm saying. He wasn't saying it was or that it wasn't, but he was just saying some people don't believe that it's real. And when he said that, my young, intriguing brain was like, people do say that? And so we watched the movie about it. The movie wasn't saying that it was fake or real. The movie was just showing everything about it. I can't even remember what it was. Maybe it wasn't a movie. I don't know. But there was a lot of other things that, in my young brain, was kind of like, huh. And at that time, I did care. I can't tell you what I watched, what it was.
For what it's worth, I don't care either about the moon landing, but it's just one of those things.
I
that's
can feel
like,
you with conspiracies because you know who's a conspiracy?
My dad is the biggest conspiracy.
My dad
theorist
is too.
in the world.
But my dad just goes off of because it's fun. He don't need to have nothing, no information. Him and Dana was talking about something. He like, yeah, I ain't believing it. She like, why? When they got, he like, I don't know. I just ain't believing it. Like, and there are certain people that like that.
Yeah.
But there's also certain people that I feel like believe anything that America tells them to happen. Anything that happens. We got, you know, all
like,
type of information that we all know, but we'll still just be like, hey.
Like I believe there's a cure for a lot of the diseases that we have in this world.
Hey, Dr.
but
Sebi.
Hey, what you trying to say?
That's the same shit Dr. Sebi said.
Ain't nothing wrong with ain't shit wrong
Bro,
with
you
Dr.
can probably
Sebi
go
said.
at like to 10 people. Probably about 3 to 4 are gonna say like the same thing he's saying. Like that's a real thing.
A lot of
I'm
people
pretty
believe it.
I do
Yeah.
believe. I believe that there's a reason why when someone talks about they have the cure for certain shit, they end up getting their ass popped.
Probably because of $1 trillion in medicine.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's such a funny way to
And it's
get
crazy
They
to
getting
think
their
that
ass
the-
popped. They getting their ass
Our
whacked.
country literally puts shit in our foods that gives us cancer, but you tell me there's not a cure for cancer? I just don't believe that.
Yeah. I mean, my eyes opened up when, like I told you about, I used to work at a place. One of my last jobs was a factory where we made flavors. I used to be mind blown, bro, because I would make flavors, and every flavor that I'm making is going into a food that is going to be consumed, whether it's a Laffy Taffy, Jolly Rancher, Sprite. There was certain shit that I would make. Well, excuse me, I never made anything. You had to be a compounder to do that. That's scientific shit that they doing. I was a person that packaged it. So I would take the strawberry and I would put it in the container, label it. You know, I used to have to label flammable for certain shit.
Yeah.
You would have to put flammable so that when the movers moving it, they know how to put it and where to put it, because this shit could blow up and explode, but it's about to go in your damn body.
I feel that, but it's all about like the dosages. Like there's shit in bananas that is flammable.
But still, when you just think about it, you're putting something in your body.
It's a
that's kind of
weird
crazy.
And then when
concept
you
to
also
think
look at other countries ban a lot of the stuff that's in our foods because it causes cancer.
But it goes both ways though. There's a lot of stuff USA has banned that the UK hasn't.
I did not know that.
That don't take away from nothing you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying
Yeah.
it's government regulated place to place. What I'm saying is that there are certain things that will be banned here. I mean, won't be banned here. That's banned in other places. That don't mean that it's dangerous or anything. And it's vice versa.
But you spitting though.
Thank you.
I really
It
do
seemed like
appreciate
I'm
that,
just saying
brother.
that it seemed like KB said that you felt like everything you said kind of
No.
just meant
I
nothing all
just
of a
didn't
sudden.
know that some of the things that the other
They don't want
countries-
you to know.
That is true.
But yeah, as far as conspiracies, though, I mean, I'm just in a time of my life where I don't really give two shits. But I have definitely seen convincing things that I've been convinced of.
I
And
mean,
as many secrets
go
as we've
on.
had.
from what DMills was saying, it's also the counter to like, I wouldn't say we necessarily see like a lot of people with money or people that are rich just get healthy from like these diseases or whatever, but like they're definitely getting the best treatment possible and some type of other treatment that's like helping them get past it or whatever.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, like they
Like,
have
I
access.
guess-
They have
Talking
access to
Talking
medicine.
about your boy?
Who?
Oh,
They have
Talking
access
about
to
Magic?
medicine.
that's what I thought
Yeah.
you was talking about.
He is one of the examples
I mean,
people would probably bring up, but
nowadays-
AIDS is very treatable though.
Yeah, and nowadays AIDS is very treatable compared to the 80s when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when he was surviving.
Back then, it was pretty much you're done.
Yeah.
But he pushed through.
Did y'all hear Mike Tyson talk about that?
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
when he had,
he said he had him
he
and
had
his
gonorrhea.
friend had sex with the same person, but they caught AIDS and he didn't.
They caught AIDS and died, but he's dead.
So what
but
he
he's
was saying
still
is
here.
that I'm built different.
Basically.
But also, it's also just sex ed. Like you can have sex with someone who hasn't and not catch it.
Really?
Yeah.
Just by being protected using.
no, like it could just happen. Like
Oh, like just because you had a one-to-one experience
Yeah.
don't mean
you're not gonna
that
have the
kinda
same
makes
like
one-on-one
like
experiences.
kind of like COVID.
Who taught you
Yes.
that?
Yeah.
Robert Crown?
Yes.
just like COVID, right? I slept in the same bed with my wife when I had COVID and I didn't know, and she never caught it.
My
Yeah,
dad
crazy.
had COVID for like a week and nobody knew, but nobody else was sick and he was just by himself.
Yeah. My sister
I actually didn't
had-
know that. I mean, I guess I never thought about it.
Yeah.
But I just kind of assumed that it would be one.
I can't say that I
guess.
know it, but I definitely feel like we were told that. But that
Yeah.
was like,
It's probably like a
So
fear,
long
fear
ago.
thing because
I
you don't
forgot
want to
about
play
Robert
the
Crown
chances.
too.
you remember Robert Crown?
Robert Crown, yeah.
Even like herpes. Like herpes is a thing that a lot of people have.
Mhm.
But like realistically, you can still have sex with someone who has herpes and not get herpes.
Yeah.
They just have to not have a flare up. And a lot of things that causes flare ups is like
All right, we going in
Stress.
too much now.
But I mean, that's that part I
He
did know.
is.
yeah.
Because some people just have like
It's the way
have
you
a
said
cold sore is technically on your lip is technically herpes.
It is, but
Wait, what was so funny about me saying
it's the
flare
way
up?
you say flare. It's the way you said flare up.
Oh,
It just made me laugh. But no,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
think
for
I
sure.
ever, that was a place, right? Robert Crown.
Robert
Yeah,
Crown.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
never been
was.
we went there in 8th grade.
Well,
It
I
was
went there
on
Is it
8th
still?
grade.
Is it still
times.
exist?
I would assume it
I
does.
don't know.
And that's
I
just like a
actually
sex ed place.
Yeah.
I actually think it's close to here, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it?
Right?
It says Evanston.
Oh. maybe.
Oh wait, no, they have multiple locations though.
Okay.
But yeah, Robert Crown. He would.
It was like a sex ed.
You go
place.
multiple times though. The first time we went, we were really small kids, and you just learned about the body. You wasn't talking about sex.
Hinsdale.
And
There you
then
go.
Oh, that's
It
probably
is
the one
there.
we went to.
you go in like 7th or 8th grade, and then they start teaching you about sex. I remember having to do sex ed with Mr. Peterson
Yes.
at Burr Ridge,
Yeah, they did.
and we
were.
were so immature, bro. Mr. Peterson has to read this book. He got to tell you what a condom is, how to put it on, all these different things. We all 7th graders and 8th graders. He deserved a raise.
Yeah. We used to have a bucket where you can put in like questions that you're too afraid to ask.
We had the same thing. We had the
And-
same thing.
People would just put stupid stuff.
Yes,
in the
and
bucket,
he would
bro.
read the shit. Everybody would be laughing.
Oh.
Like,
I feel like as a teacher, when you're assigned to have to teach that, you have to mentally prepare
Yeah,
yourself.
but you actually have
Understand.
to answer every question correctly on like with true value because you don't know who's joking and who's
Yes.
not.
yeah.
Like somebody asked, should I wear 2 condoms? As we obviously know that you shouldn't, but a 13-year-old might legitimately ask that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Asher.
Bro.
A lot of kids.
I don't
found
know
out
if that
this
was a
shit.
real thing that happened in your class, but that's a real thing.
I
that
don't know
happened.
who. No, I made that up because of the guy you thinking about.
Bro, that's what
That
he
would-
real said, man. I be making sure I wrap mine up. I do it twice. He's like, bro.
Somebody said that.
yes.
Nobody ever had the chance to say that
Oh,
because Mr. Peterson addressed it very fast. I think it was in a book, like you can't wear 2 condoms because of the friction or
friction,
whatever. So I don't think anybody had the opportunity to say some dumbass shit like that. But boy, do I wish. Boy, do I know who said that?
You know him.
You know
Oh,
him. Yeah.
Oh, hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Just front his whole move on for nothing. For nothing.
When
Maybe
you
he
15,
was.
you used to act like you was doing stuff where you definitely wasn't.
No, when you was 15, you act like you did stuff that you done, and your thought about what you would do was so off. Everybody's like, no, I wouldn't do that. No. And now, you grown and it's just whatever.
I used to eat ass.
But but what he's saying, when you're 14, it's like,
Yeah,
stop
I'd
playing with me, boy,
never
you
do
eat ass.
Didn't somebody say that to you recently about some tomatoes?
Yup.
So the background is he put your daughter food on
Which
Twitter
looked really
saying-
good.
It
by
was
the way.
it was chicken nuggets and fries for the people at home.
And he was like, which one of y'all, who y'all think out the group got this? Of course, everybody said me. A lot of people was like, hey, for anybody saying anybody but P, y'all don't really watch the show. It was some people that was saying you.
I think I kind of make sense considering my
And there was
dietary
some people that
restrictions.
said DMills for sure. And I saw people like, yeah, y'all need to.
Was it his
tune in.
appetizer?
Ain't no way it was
Right.
DMills.
And
I actually kept it simple at brunch. I just got a cheeseburger,
and
some
Wings,
fries.
and
Oh yeah,
and
wings.
sushi.
I got
because I definitely saw you have some
that
wings
sushi
too.
was kind of weak.
Sushi, wings, burger.
Bro, you crazy? But
And-
I just had a burger.
I kept it simple. And if we,
I was thinking about the entree. I was
if
thinking
the
about
girls
entree.
ain't get up and leave, we was finna get a brownie with that ice cream.
Oh yeah, that brownie. That brownie. I was excited for the brownie.
But I told Dana,
I was too full.
I said, let's get some later. I'm way too full. But I commented on there. I'm like, I didn't get this, but I was jealous to see it come out because I kind of wanted some tenders. And somebody was like, man, Peter type of guy won't eat tomatoes but eat ass. And I was like, I'm weird with my food, man. It's hard.
Is
being
it a
picky.
texture thing? Because I have a texture problem too.
I have a texture
I had
problem
some,
with
actually
certain
had some
things.
tomatoes yesterday on my gyro or euro, however you pronounce it.
Yeah. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like it's one of the places that actually it kind of makes sense
I
for
don't
me.
take tomatoes off. They just there.
I feel the same way. If I have them, I do. I'm not going out of my way to take
Yeah,
them off.
if they forgot the tomato, I'm not like they forgot my tomato, man. I love my like.
Is
no.
there anything that you feel about that on your burger or something?
Maybe like ketchup.
Only thing I feel that about is the Diet Dr. Kelp.
I do want some sort of. If it was no sauce on my burger,
Yeah, you need something.
I would want something.
Dry ass burger.
I
But at
want
least you
cheese.
could, if you're at the crib, you can go and get
If you
some
forgot
ketchup.
the cheese
Yeah.
too, I'll be pissed too. Because I don't
Yeah.
really eat hamburgers. I need the cheese.
See how y'all saying it's dry? There's a lot of foods that I like with no sauce.
I agree.
Like even when I went to Cava, a lot of people was like, damn, this is dry. I don't really like sauce on everything. That's where the texture kind of get in. There are some things that I think you gotta have sauce with. But
Yeah.
there's also some foods with me was like, yeah, I don't really want fucking ranch
You know
on
what's
my
funny?
fucking rice.
Sometimes I eat my chicken
So when I
tenders
eat it
without sauce.
Me too, if they that good, yeah.
100%.
Bro,
But it's like,
honey
if I'm
chicken
getting a
tenders,
bowl-
they don't need no sauce for honey chicken tenders. If
Honey?
you,
I've never
was
had
that Tyson?
yeah,
Yeah.
they got, bro, those are elite.
I didn't even know. I've never heard.
You don't
of
need
Yeah,
no
I just
sauce
get
for those.
plain
Seen
ones.
those before.
Well, have you ever had the ones from Jewel? The honey tenders?
Mm-mm.
You never had those?
Oh yes, I have.
They're-
Were you
they're
out of
basically
the
like
actual
those.
oven thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had.
It's
and you
basically
get the
those, but they
Hawaiian
just
rolls with
froze
them.
them. But yeah, the honey chicken tenders, you don't need no ketchup, no nothing. You could just, they got that natural sweetness from it. Like
Is
a little
there
bit of
a
honey.
food group or a group of something that you refuse to eat? Like, there's no way you're gonna have this.
brain.
Brain? Is that what he said?
Yeah. I've never been intrigued by
Hey,
brain.
you are a character.
Or testicles. Like
Bro, nobody's thinking about eating that, bro.
No, I see Kawhi eat some. What did Kawhi eat? He ate like a.
He-
Serge Ibaka had the show and he made
Oh,
a
yeah,
cow
it was
penis.
some dong. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
his cow.
Derek said,
But I was thinking something way more. Like, I don't
The most close
do
thing
like
for me is
ranch. You went to brain immediately. Everything else from here on down, animal. GG's. Derek got you.
he
the
said,
closest
yeah,
thing is mushrooms.
I'll
for
eat
me.
some.
Mushrooms?
I'll eat chicken asshole. Brain,
But brain,
no.
that's why I draw the line. That's exactly
You remember
why I
on
draw
Norbit, they had the turkey ass.
Oh,
Yes, yes, yes. Turkey was thick as hell.
I don't do any sauce that's white.
oh yeah.
Bro, you tripping.
Ranch is fucking good.
I've never had
Ranch,
ranch in my life.
Tzatziki sauce is elite.
Only thing I
sour
can do is
cream is
mayo.
elite.
Only thing I could do is
You don't
mayo.
eat whipped cream?
No.
What about like?
I don't even know if I can have.
What about red? What? Yeah.
No.
What about like cream? Like on a
Alfredo
cupcake?
sauce is good.
No,
So wait, when you buy cupcakes, there's no.
I can't have
you-
frosting.
There was a time in your
I
life.
mean, sure, but like
Yeah.
now, even if I could go back, I probably
Oh,
would.
but
I
I'm
would
just
have a
saying
chocolate
because you just
frosting.
told us you never had ranch in your life.
I've
That
never
sounds
had ranch in
fucking
my life.
crazy.
I've
Ranch,
had ranch flavored things,
Bro.
but I've never had ranch.
So you
Bro.
have no idea what ranch tastes
Swear to
like.
God, I've never had
Wingstop ranch. Your body is missing out, boy. If you ever decide to eat ranch, it better be
It's
a
gonna
Wingstop
hit them like
one.
rock.
Don't eat fuck Hidden Valley and all. No, Wingstop.
Wingstop Ranch.
I don't know what they doing, KB, but that shit is
What
better
about Chick-fil-A Ranch?
No,
It's solid.
Wingstop
Okay, Wingstop
Ranch.
My
still
daughter
superior.
loves Chick-fil-A Ranch. For whatever reason.
Wingstop Ranch.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'll ever be able to get
If
there.
you get her ranch, next time give her Wingstop Ranch. I guarantee she'd be like, that's exactly
I don't know
what
what
she
it
gonna
is.
say.
I like when I have ranch at home, and it could be some Hidden Valley. It never hit the same as when I go out and
Never.
get ranch.
No.
It
But
don't hit-
that's also like ketchup.
yeah.
I don't like ketchup, but if I go to like a hotel and we eating at the thing, yeah, give me ketchup on the side because whatever y'all
Whatever
doing,
they add, it had to be like a little bit of sugar. Something they added into it
It's
just makes
just
it so
different,
much
for
better.
sure.
Some places do have like homemade ketchup that tastes.
But you're never gonna
slightly
come in my
better.
house and see me squeezing out Heinz 57 ketchup. Nah. But if I go to a restaurant, and they just bring out ketchup with my fries. I also like room temperature ketchup. Personally,
Yeah,
I hate cold ketchup. That's just me.
it don't matter to me.
I know.
I like it both ways.
I know.
I know.
I know you know.
Yep.
But if you know, then how you know? Is it do y'all have like can y'all eat anything with anything? Because I be going to certain restaurants and be like mac and cheese burger. Dog,
no.
relax. Relax.
But I always joke with Elena, and this one we used to go to Myers all the time. Is like when we go down one of the aisles, they have like the hamburger helper ones, and I would be like,
Hamburger helper used to be good. On
Hey,
the
no,
But I haven't had it as an adult.
I used to run from that shit, man.
There's one that we always get, but like right by it, it's like hamburger helper, flaming hot mac and cheese, and I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Just
Elena-
adding shit.
and I
on.
just was like, Elena, you want me to get like this? Ain't this your favorite one? And she'd be like, stop playing with me.
That shit
Cause
sounds
it's
like
bro,
a night on a
Oreo.
toilet.
It's just like, why is that even a thing? Somebody's eating that.
Somebody is.
Yeah.
And it's just like I can't
Enough
do
people are
it.
eating it where they're manufacturing it.
Yeah,
That's
flaming
crazy.
hot.
Do
mac
y'all
and cheese
remember when they
hamburger
had
helper.
ketchup different colors?
Yeah,
Green,
they had the
purple.
green, the purple one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
I remember they had all the different type of colors Twizzlers too.
I don't remember that.
Mm.
I remember 3D Doritos.
They had like a black
Ooh,
one,
would y'all
a green.
y'all know
one.
how they got the ketchup and mayonnaise together?
That's disgusting.
Well, you like the
That's
PB and J
fucking
together.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
Do you
That's
still
a
do
little
that?
different
You
though.
used to have it in your
No,
house.
no, I did not. I made fun of him by getting it.
You had it in your house.
I made it because of him.
Oh, okay. I see
that
what
was
you're
that. I
saying.
was
Okay.
joking at my. Boy,
I
Okay.
also
You're right,
really
you're
like
right. You
peanut
bought
butter
it because
though.
you see, yeah. And you
Peanut
gave it
butter
to
is like I really enjoy peanut butter.
me
Peanut
too,
butter's
but
really
I don't
good,
want it in
man.
the same fucking jar as jelly.
Well, it makes it quicker
What are you?
Why,
What are you gonna
why
rush
do you
to?
need to save 2
because I'm
minutes?
hungry.
I don't even think it's less than that. It's like 5
It's not
seconds.
even. Yeah, it's really not.
What are you doing with that 5 seconds?
I mean, I also save a knife.
No,
Uh-uh.
because you're not putting jelly with a knife. It's a spoon and then a knife.
No, I use a knife. I scoop it out and I spread it.
Oh, I use mine with a spoon, and you take the
So
back
wait,
of
wait,
that
wait,
spoon
wait.
and you.
I'm not saying. First of all,
So
don't ask.
wait. Can I ask? Okay, so you have the jar. It's like it's split and like not 50-50, but it's
Do
like
you do the
here's-
split
It's
shit?
not split. It's
Have you
swirled
ever
up.
did
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So you just get one big scoop and then put it on your bread,
Yeah.
and then another.
I gotta
That's
take
so
one
crazy
bread,
to me.
peanut
One bread
butter.
got a peanut butter.
Yes,
Hey,
Yes,
that's normal American peanut
If
butter.
you
jelly.
have the two split, but I can't split it up because
That's
it's
what-
together.
that's my
but
argument
you
against
can
it.
split it up by buying
Yes.
two different
yeah.
things.
And you
It's
know what's
cheaper that
crazy?
way.
You don't even have
Okay,
to.
well.
You saying you save a dish? You could just grab a paper towel, wipe that shit off, and then just use it.
True,
No, it's
that's-
hard to wipe all peanut butter off that.
So
knife.
start with the
No,
jelly.
You take a fucking
Start with the jelly.
Start with the jelly.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
take paper
not
towel,
that
you
you
grab
grab it
and,
and
just,
just- yeah,
and it's all gone.
yeah,
and
you
then you just
good.
rinse it water right there and do it one
You
more
really
time.
going
with
to
the
bat
other
for
side.
this industry. that
And
I
you
don't
know what else?
understand.
You know what
'Cause
else?
I don't see what's so rad
No,
about
you know
it.
what else? You
What
can
else?
make your peanut butter and jelly with fucking strawberry jelly because they not putting strawberry in there. It's grape, and I dare you
Is
to
it
try to
always
act
grape?
like yes, it's
It's
always
always
fucking
grape.
grape.
On what I can't find a strawberry
You
jelly.
probably can, but I know you're not
Okay,
buying the
then.
one.
Cause
Y'all
I don't
use
buy it.
jelly?
I don't buy it in
Yeah,
general. I don't buy it in
yeah.
general.
Tell me on what? No, don't Google shit.
I
You know
can't
what's
lie.
in your pantry.
Grape jelly is the king to me.
Y'all do jelly or jam?
Jam,
Jam
Jelly.
is the superior one.
jam.
Jelly, but
It's easier to spread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, I think it tastes better too.
Yeah, I think so.
it's not the easiest to spread, but it's easy.
Shout out to grandma. I got a lot of my food tendencies is because of her. Just old lady shit.
The jam I did get was from a
Muckers.
no.
I miss peanut butter jelly.
You know when you go on, it's a market, like a market.
Oh.
They make it, and I got the honey from them. Good, but I like strawberry. They be trying to get a little freaky, peach and all that. I
Do y'all
ain't
do
got.
crunch? PB&J?
I've
or
done
peanut
it,
butter?
I
and
haven't
it is
had it.
very
What's
I don't
fucking.
like
oh,
peanut- I
like
don't
the
like-
peanut
yeah.
butter.
I don't like
The
that
peanut
crunchy
butter?
Yeah.
one.
Me either.
That's a throw off.
I've tried them, but they okay.
Yeah, exactly. It ain't no shit. Because I had bought
definitely
it, but then
prefer
every
creamy.
time I was using, I was like, "This was a bad decision."
Yes,
I
bro,
don't want
no.
to have to go through this
I
It
learned
gets
every
super
time.
chunky. Real.
Yeah.
Bro, I
Yeah.
learned that a long time ago because my mom would have like the little crunchy one, and I just like I can't do it. I need the creamy one.
I saw a commercial and I was like, "I've never had this. Let me do it." And I did it. And the
It's a
first time I
bad
was like,
choice.
"Oh, okay." Then the second time, there you keep going back to get peanut butter, and it's like, I'm okay.
Y'all big Uncrustable guys?
Big. I'm
I
not.
You
have-
brought one last episode.
I'm a
I have a
big
pack in my
Uncrustable.
house.
I didn't realize how. Now I need to start getting in the gym because you can't just sit around eating Uncrustables all fucking day. But I saw the NFL players talking about it, and I'm like, damn, we do be on a time crunch. Like I should have brought one today, but they good for that when you ain't had nothing. Because the worst thing I be doing is not eating, and then when I'm trying to eat, I be.
I'm the
Yeah,
exact
bro, I said
opposite,
it the
bro.
other day, and he was like, "That little kid ass snack," because he was like, "What you eat?" I said, "I had a PB&J and a bag of chips or whatever,"
Yeah.
and I was literally, I had an Uncrustable.
I'm the exact opposite. Like if I go too long without eating, my body just be like, "You good," and it's hard for me. That's what
For
happened at your thing.
Oh.
I ordered those wings and did not touch them because I had no appetite, even though I didn't eat at all that day.
I fall into the
Oh.
same trap every time. So I feel part of what you're saying because I'll feel hungry and like, oh, I got such a big appetite. And so I'll go somewhere and I'll order a bunch of shit
And you don't eat
I'll eat a
nothing.
portion of it and be like, oh, I'm full.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, why the fuck? did
That's
I do
my
that?
favorite saying. Your ass be bigger than your stomach.
I
A
think
real
your
thing.
stomach shrinks so fast compared to the opposite way. And that's what I've learned over the years.
About your stomach shrinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you go 3 days without eating well, that 4th day it's gonna be hard to get a meal in, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. That's why I can't put on weight because I'll have 2 days in a row where I just don't. Like Saturday, it's hard for me to eat well on Saturday because we do this show and then we're not out of here till like 3, and then
You going to Chick-fil-A?
a lot of times we're going to Chick-fil-A.
Because
but then, like,
Sunday is closed.
Sunday is when we had your thing. So that was basically 2 back-to-back days where I didn't eat well. And then Monday I woke up and I still wasn't fucking hungry.
When you say don't eat well, the food or just not eating enough?
It's a combination of portions and the quality of the food.
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, I could eat a Portillo's burger every day, every meal, and probably be okay. But obviously that's not what you do for your body.
Right, for sure.
So.
The biggest thing for me, man.
That's what people always just say. Like I made that tweet that was like, I'm trying to put on weight. Like just fucking go to McDonald's, get 3 double cheeseburgers. I'm like literally, yes, that could help, but it also
But that's
is not good for your body.
Yeah, that's
regardless.
not healthy weight.
Yeah.
That's the shit that's gonna have your sleep all fucked
AP.
up, head hurting.
I just
whatever.
wanna read some for you, and I just wanna see your reaction to it.
Okay. I have no idea if this gonna be food, basketball, music. So
No, it's
shoot it at me.
This is patch notes for
Just
2K.
joking.
Patch notes for 2K. All right.
Shoot it at me. It's insane.
Defensive matchups will no longer potentially be reset after a timeout is called.
No, time out. I got a great with there already. Potentially.
I did see that
why
too.
This seems
I
like they
did see
tried
that
Read
to
it again.
Defensive matchups will no longer potentially be reset after a timeout is called.
Potentially.
I didn't
Yeah.
even peep that. Yeah.
And for the people that
That's
don't
crazy.
know, like especially, it's a big problem in my league right now.
No, can you tell them what happened to KB? Because when you tell it to what happened to KB, it hits home.
Yeah, I forgot the whole story. Who are the players involved with you?
Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob
Steph
Poeltl.
Curry.
And Steph Curry.
Oh,
Yes, that's
yeah.
who it was.
Yeah, up by 1 or something along those lines. Out of a timeout, Steph Curry's guarding Jakob Poeltl, and he gets his ass dropped.
And so
Steph
for the
game.
viewers at home, he didn't put him on him,
It did-
obviously. But
Coach
they'll
was
do
just
it for you.
tweaking, or 2K was just tweaking, and had my smallest player guard their biggest player. Luckily, I went. Was that JoJo?
Yeah.
I went against JoJo, and basically the reverse happened, and I won because of it.
Which is so. Why am I coming out and they're saying Scoot Henderson just guard Anthony Davis?
It doesn't.
He's guard come out Joel Embiid.
But
Like
them putting potentially in there
It means
is
they tried to
crazy.
fix it, but we're gonna see
They
what
can't
happens.
Yeah, we don't
guarantee.
know if we can. We did the right.
and then
thing.
they love it the other way because your big's gonna be guarding they point guard. Your center is just like, I don't know, man.
The centers be hugging non-shooters too.
That's a whole different problem. But at least let me keep my matchup.
Yeah,
At
'cause
least let me
everybody
get my
shouldn't be able to
matchup.
5 out essentially.
People getting 4 to 5 easy baskets because they just drop stepping with my center.
2K is in a bad spot, man.
They are, bro.
I'm not excited to play 2K yet. Like really, even when we
I
played the
haven't
other day,
touched
I was
my
like,
team in like it feel like 2
2
years. I feel
yeah,
like
at least 2 years.
I did all of that, and I'm like, you sound like you was gonna try, and I'm like, don't even do it, Mike. It's just, and I would love for somebody else to be playing it, but it's just not fun. It's not fun. The only thing I do is my series, and if y'all want to play, I don't even be in your league. I played the league because you played me. If I was playing somebody else, I'd just probably been like, you can have it.
I ain't gonna. I enjoy it. I feel like this is the best I've ever been.
yeah, it is.
But you didn't play and get the magnitude of all the other shit. I wish you was this tapped in. We was all playing my team. It would have been me, you, Kyron, and Mike, and Tyler. I don't think we ever gonna get that now because my team is
I think I invested $100 into my team so far.
this year.
Yeah.
How?
Or was it the last 2K?
Yeah, because you have to play a lot to unlock.
I think it was maybe the last 2K. Yeah, because it was the All-Stars. I bought a bunch of the All-Star packs.
Trader Joe's got anything going on? I think I'm about to go up there after this
I don't know.
because I'm tired of
I
seeing.
know next time I go up there, I need to get
I'm
some
just tired of
mozzarella
seeing the
sticks.
same shit.
I need some mozzarella sticks from up there.
Yep.
What
I had
else
them.
I
It was
need?
actually good. Very good.
Bro, I'm at Lee.
Mike has transitioned though. We used to all be
Costco.
Trader Joe's guys. He's a Costco guy now.
I like Costco
You
too.
got the
Can you
Costco.
give us a boom?
You got Costco pizza? Have you had it yet?
It's a little
No.
overrated.
Don't look past what I said. Can you give us a boom?
The
It's
rotisserie
one
chicken.
boom. I don't even know how. I've
Rotisserie-
I
never
had
seen
I had
that shit.
rotisserie chicken the other day.
I don't like
Pretty good.
rotisserie chicken.
No?
I'm
They
gonna get
got,
Penny one for her birthday though. I think.
It's good though because we've been like maybe 2-3 times now, and so we kind of got like stuff that we kind of how you have your staples
Sure.
that you get when you go to the store. We kind of figuring those out, which is like they strawberry lemonade is like it's one of the best lemonades I
Derek
had.
vouch for that. Yeah.
We get this pack of gyro meat or gyro meat, however you pronounce it, and
I'm from
like,
Chicago, so I say gyro, but I know
it's a pack of
gyro.
meat. It's super good, especially like if you're making homemade ones. It's a bag of chicken we get. It's like a bunch of chicken for like $25, so it might be damn near like a month's worth of chicken.
Mhm.
So it's like we just have our staples. And it's like it's way better than going to Myers at the grocery store every couple days. Type
Yeah.
shit.
I just got a.
Shit.
You ever had the Foreman grill? George Foreman grill?
I had one when we was younger.
Yeah, I got like it ain't a George Foreman grill. I forget who makes it, but I got a big ass one.
You can also get golf clubs there.
Yeah,
You
know
get some chicken
remember
and
when
some golf clubs.
Remember when I texted you and said, "Is this a good
Mhm.
set?" It ain't be cheaper than because you're paying for the membership, so they always dog down the price. a little bit.
I was telling Austin you could get a PC in Costco,
Yeah.
like
A
a
good
whole
one?
PC.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
can.
1,500.
I went somewhere with my mom. It was Sam's Club, and they had PCs in there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
Yeah, they invest in a lot of things.
Just like you can buy a Rolex off Walmart online.
could.
They got the jewelry in there too in Costco. That shit expensive as hell, but
Yeah, I like their business model though. We gonna have you pay a $50 a year fee to come here, and we're gonna give you stuff in bulk for a discounted price. But that $50 annual fee, if you think about it, if 100,000 people buy that, essentially that's $50 million.
That boy a business
that
good.
like-
boy, no man.
That's $50 million right there. Huh?
50
Or
times.
was that 5 million?
You said 50 times
I meant
100,000.
1 million. I meant if a million people. No, I
50
meant
times
a
100.
million people. If a million
had-
people buy that,
They had 71 million paid customers in 2024.
yeah. See, and that's strictly just off subscription.
71 million.
So if you're making that much just off subscription, you could definitely give people a discount on that bulk, and then they get that shit. You bringing in just hella money yearly. 3.5 billion. Yeah. See, they business model is crazy.
Who making more off subscription, them or the top 1%ers are only fans?
I don't know. Some of
I
them,
would say
some of the
Costco.
people retired and they showed their bank account.
Some of the Corona girl.
Yeah, it's insane the amount of money you can
And
make.
she wasn't even on that long,
How long? Like a year or two, maybe? 3
Yeah.
years? I don't know.
and that's insane.
That shit still like when
You gotta
Bad,
start one.
But see,
I remember
this is what
Bad
I'ma
Baby
say.
got her OnlyFans. She didn't post nothing.
That was the weirdest one.
Yes,
started
she
it
literally
on her
started
18th
it.
birthday and made $1 million.
Yeah.
The thing about the Corona girl though that I would say she went full out. I want to know the money behind the ones that take their Instagram pictures
And just
and
repost
post it on there.
Yeah,
But
oh,
put
yeah.
water on them. Say, oh yeah. Okay, I'm wet with a bikini on. Because now when you go fully nude and do all that, you that's still what's up that you in your bag. But I'll be seeing a lot of people who just like don't get naked and still making money. That is where it's at.
Yeah.
You just like
6.6 billion for OnlyFans. How much you contribute to that?
Nothing.
Good answer. What about you?
$1 bill.
It was.
if I
Make
ever
my-
seen
Going
any,
crazy.
if I ever seen any of my homies really like, I'm paying $30 a month for that. I'm really might take the phone and throw it.
30. I mean, 30 a month is crazy for pictures.
Any a month.
Yeah.
Any a
some,
month.
Some people got the free.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. That's not any a
$3.99.
month. But if you paying $15 a month to see some ass cheeks,
No, it's
Yeah.
not about that. It's about the messages you can send to them.
no, not so now you're paying even more money
Right.
for them to say
No, I saw
your name.
it was a Philip DeFranco video from months back. he does like news and stuff for YouTube and stuff like that. And part of it, he was talking about like those top percent people don't even answer their own messages. They have someone else.
Yeah, there's like
so
managers.
you think you messaging Corinna and it's really Darrick on the other side.
you
There's somebody
wouldn't
who
believe
I
how
follow
many-
from our who like watches the show, I think, or the podcast, and that's definitely what he does. But he does it from their Twitter. He always would be like, money. Like he'll drop money bags on his timeline, and then like I'll see his bio, or whatever. It was like, if you like money, follow me. But I see the girls that he retweet or replying to, and then I'll go to their page, and I'm like, he is definitely behind the account,
That's a big problem.
being like, you like this?
It's a fake show with catfish, but like that'd be a real issue. Is like they be thinking they talking to this top IG model, but it's like their manager, somebody just messaging them back, and then it'll create this whole big thing.
There was a time where like I seen a woman like online or whatever in that field, and she was like Spanish or something and didn't even speak English, but her Twitter account is English. And somebody, sure enough, is probably thinking that they talking to her.
Yeah. I mean, people benefit off loneliness.
Men are definitely a gullible base.
Yep.
Because I highly, their audience is not female
I
dominated.
wonder what the percent is. It like 98 to 2%
What?
of like
Probably.
the subscribers of OnlyFans? 2%
Man,
women.
I go
98% men.
99.7.
so?
There's a
Yeah.
0.3 women on there.
Yeah.
Hell no. It's always funny when somebody announce they OnlyFans too and they not doing what people think. Oh, she dropped the OnlyFans. Oh man, she just teaching yoga. Like that's what you get, you freaky ass boy.
You freaky
You
It
just
fraud.
says,
say-
according to one study, about 63% of OnlyFans subscribers are men.
Damn. I'm sorry,
Hey,
women freaky too.
The stat also, wow. The stat also says that 89% of subscribers are married.
Wow.
Nah, that is way super believable. Of course they are.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Of course they are.
90% of
Because a
them?
single man is probably out in the streets.
Oh no, I thought it would be the opposite. Like, you know, people that's struggling to do things in real life, and
Yeah.
that's where they get it from. But no, it's the anyway.
It's the men that ain't getting it at home.
So-
68% of
So
them.
you had you on your way. Y'all are spreading the wealth around.
I'm gonna have to start one and just put NBA takes on
Hey, do you?
it. If you enjoyed this episode of Numbers on the Board, be sure to leave a like. I think we gave them more Unplugged than we gave them NBA today.
I didn't even know the Unplugged was going to go this long. It kind of just went.
Yeah, definitely. But hey, we in season. It is what it is. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all on Saturday. Peace.